what up?
I need that sports encyclopedia. We West Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran.
Darnell is the Ball State legend. I'm the Warren Central High School legend.
I'm proving with a reliable source, straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to Yost.
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
Better stay in your lane. How did
you are fucking insane. Dude, what? You just will not give this guy his flowers. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you must have thought I was a bitch.
I am him. You's not it. What's the topic? With your logic when I flow. Big Komodo, how it's talking.
You gotta get back to letting the baby cry a little bit to see if they can soothe themselves.
That's a bar.
Issues get pressed so fast, it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
I identified him after his third fight, and I said that guy should be a star.
I'm so proud of, the show, bro.
The gap, Smitty and Jason Brown.
To the Coach JB show.
What up? We're in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday. I got my hard hat and work boots on. We're strapped up, ready to go. We are live in the studio. And Smitty and I together. 1-2 punch. Chocolate and vanilla. Napoleon ice cream. Not Napoleon himself. Because we're not a racist show. RACCCIISSS. Good morning to everybody. We are in the building. It is alive, and we came in to do some Eye in the Sky Don't Lie. Sponsored by DV Sport. Noel Mazzoni joins us. We're going to break down some new NFL film. We may even have Monday night's Detroit-Seattle game. We're going to get to break down Jared Goff's 18 of 18. Plus, we got some Rams film, some Chiefs film, and some Bills film, and some Atlanta Falcons film. We got it all. Short, fast, skinny, tall. So, appreciate everybody joining in. Tap that like, pound that like, and subscribe today. If you're not a member, become one. We got the greatest show on planet Earth, and you already know it's the realest. So, let's dive right into this thing. As we made the haul all the way to our humble abode, our studio. Live. So let's dive into it. Player empowerment and entitlement is playing a large part, if not a majority role, in this horrible watered-down product I call NFL and professional football. Davante Adams is just the latest crybaby to not get his way and bitch and moan just enough to get traded out because we just don't want to deal with your lip-sucking ass. Nothing worse than a lip sucker. I'm just telling you right now, you should tell my players. If I hear that shit, I'm cutting your ass. We now get to opt out of obligations, cry over spilled milk, and have our cake and eat it too. This guy cried out of Green Bay, if you remember, just a couple years ago. It was too cold. I want to play with my homeboy. I want to go to Vegas. Well, your homeboy was shitty. And now you have no quarterback in Vegas and are having buyer's remorse. And now want to go back to your daddy, Aaron Rodgers. Well, if I were the Raiders, I would trade his ass to Carolina and call it a day. The problem with that mindset is this. The old school JB that I have is that all you pussies out there will cry to the football powers to send him to a good team or your fantasy team so that, quote, we don't waste such a good talent. Well, fuck that. Send his ass to Carolina. Let him open up some Taco Bells and set the tone for the league moving forward. That if you bitch and moan once to get out of a contract, you ain't doing it twice. Commit to something for Christ's sake and stop being so damn soft. It's football. You are supposed to be elite. And if you think you're so damn good, then stay put and make your team better, homie. But what do I know? Let's dive into it. Davante Adams says he hasn't heard from Antonio Pierce, who liked an Instagram post suggesting that Davante may have played his last down in Vegas. Davante Adams then goes and informs the Raiders that he prefers to be traded. How ironic. Ex-NFL star Eddie Lacy arrested for an extreme DUI. Whatever that is, I have no idea. Trent Richardson is very disappointed. I talked to him last night. He is sad. T's and P's out to our man, Eddie Lacy. But I feel no sorrow for him because you did it, and it is what it is. Barry Odom tells me he feels a sense of hunger from the motivated team after UNLV's AP Top 25 ranking. USC head coach Lincoln Riley calls for changes to redshirt rule. But before we begin, my co-host, self-esteem, Naptown legend, 317 Far East Sider, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, and Caitlin Clark jocking, Fox Sports' very own Big Smitty. Welcome.
Yeah, we here live and in charge right now. I'm off a 5-hour energy because it's the best energy drink that you can have. Right here, go to 5hourenergy.com right now. Some Coach JB and Big Smitty sent you. We got Doc Holliday, Ron, Allen, Gene, Southern Topic, Andrew, and Captain Lucky all in the chat right now. And we about to go in, man. You starting to show up with a banger. Why you going in on Davante Adams like that?
I know. I don't know.
That's a good dude.
I like him.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know him.
You called him a pussy
like
and everything.
No, I said he's another one that gets entitlement like the pussies that we've all seen.
Making sure. I heard he was a good dude overall.
He might be a good dude, but that doesn't mean that
great
two
player
things can't be true. That doesn't mean that he didn't cry, bitch and moan. Right. I didn't call him a bitch. I said he bitched and moaned.
All right.
Out of his second team in a row, didn't he not? Is that not a fact, or I'm tripping, or what?
Did he really bitch and moan out of Green Bay, or he just?
Yeah.
Aaron was leaving,
but
so he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna leave and go get my bag."
But he hadn't left.
You remember the picture with the last dance? Like I'm saying, so they knew what.
If Davante played it right, he could have just went straight over to New York with him. Think about it. That's my point, though. See, now he wants that shit again. Now he wants to go back.
He want that good feeling again, JB.
He want to go back to daddy. I'm just playing. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers, I would call him daddy, but I'm just going to tell you right now, he definitely needs a ball spinner. Yeah. And he knows he don't have one, and now he's crying over spilled milk. Now he has buyer's remorse.
Be real, though, JB. Put yourself in the shoes of a wideout. Obviously, you were always the guy throwing to him, but put yourself being a wideout your entire career, a dependent position, and you're playing with a shitty quarterback. And you know you're that guy. Like we know that Davante's a top receiver in the game.
That's true.
When you get frustrated, but when you got to think he went to Vegas to go play with his college quarterback Derek Carr, who's playing very well. Derek Carr gets let go after 1 year, so I was like, damn.
But does he not know he's in the NFL and this shit happens? Like he knows that. Come on, homie. Quit feeling sorry for these guys that make all this money that put himself in that position. Though I'm just telling you, he put himself in that position, dog. He wanted to leave and go play with his boy. His boy was boo-boo, and he got booted out of there. And Davante should have known his boy, even though his skill as Derek Carr
skill's crazy, though.
He should know that he's not the guy, though. He's the other guy. We call that a jag. Just like D. Jones Jags. They're just other guys.
That's because
I'm just telling you, because Sunshine is.
That's pretty good.
Don't touch me. Sunshine is shitty. Let's dive into it, man. We got a loaded lineup today. Quote of the day. Brought to you by Bet Online. AG, this might be the last day we use them.
Brought to you by who?
Bet Online. Let's dive into it. Quote of the day. This is my own quote of the day because this is something that just is real. Your funeral will be more crowded than your birthday parties because motherfuckers rather see you on your back than on your feet.
Oh, shit.
That's fact.
Oh, man. JB.
Just throwing that out there.
Nah, that was a different one. I can't even rank that one. Nah. That's so powerful. Like, look at my eyes. My eyes are watering right now. Yes.
That's it. You feel goosebumps?
That's a different type of quote you just said.
Did you hear it or you read it first and was like, oh shit?
No, I heard the way you said it and then what you said. It was a combination of both. Like that's almost like Michael Jordan, where like you can't even rank. Like it's Michael Jordan and then everybody else. Like it's Tom Brady and it's everybody else. Like that right there is like by itself. That's some deep shit. Look at it real quick. Don't read it. Just look at it real quick.
Well, I have a picture that I had made.
Where's it at? Why is it not in here?
I have it at home, but it's a picture.
That's powerful, homie.
A casket buried.
Yeah.
And the body in the casket in the dirt.
Yeah.
And there's a shitload of people up above looking down inside.
Damn.
And that's what it says.
Rather see you on your back than on your feet. That's crazy.
What do you mean? Well, you already know that's true.
That done changed my
two
whole...
people I trust. Me and the other one ain't you. That is why.
You just changed my life just now.
I should have.
Like this moment. There's moments in life that you got to recognize. I just recognize this moment.
Well, you know this is true, right?
I appreciate you.
You've been to these places. You've seen this.
You've
seen this personally.
I
don't think I've had a person at my birthday of my. I don't have birthday parties.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had
celebration, whatever.
I don't think I've had a motherfucker at my birthday in 15 years. Not one person. Now I don't blame everybody.
You also don't.
I don't promote it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even like last year, I think you went out and got a steak. Like you didn't do anything.
Nah, yeah, I don't.
So part of it's on you.
I don't even.
I would have pulled up quick.
Yeah, I don't even want to go.
You eat steak with.
But I guarantee if I have a funeral tomorrow,
it's gonna be fucking packed. You got to rent out Staples. Probably the Forum.
Yeah, maybe the Box Center or whatever that new one is. Contrary to belief. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Head on over there. There's what you are used to, and then there is me. Contrary to belief. Didn't know if you realize that or not.
He said, I'm different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm different than what you're used to.
What you're used to, and then there's me.
Look at that comment right there. Javier Sosa. He said, why Smitty 5'8"? He looks mad small.
We got an issue with chairs, just so we're clear. We got an issue with chairs real quick. Our chair broke. Smitty's broke 2 chairs. They're full of metal. They're made of metal. It's like Shallow Hal. If you haven't seen that Shallow Hal, where he sat on that bitch or she sat on it, and it just split the legs. And then they said, what is this made out of? Woke ass Jack Black said, what is this made out of? And he said, metal. Well, Smitty split 2 metal chairs for some reason.
I'm all muscle.
And so now we're gonna look and we're gonna have to get some new chairs in here. I gotta pick up one, but it is what it is. We're on TikTok, man. We're all over the place in here.
The crazy thing is, me and JB, we weighed the exact same, but we're built different.
Yeah. I'm longer, taller, more athletic. He's shorter, fatter, less athletic.
Stronger, bigger in the right places, more powerful, more assertive.
Let's dive into poll question. All you guys chime in. We got a good one for you because obviously our thumbnail has Davante Adams on it. And Smitty, what is the best fit for Davante Adams?
Got a couple teams, man. I got a couple teams for Davante Adams I think would make sense for him. Now, will the Raiders trade him to these destinations? I don't know.
Time out, Smitty. Sorry. People want the quote again.
Who asked for it?
And people in the chat.
I saw one person ask for it, homie.
I'm going to say anything. Your funeral will be more crowded than your birthday parties because motherfuckers rather see you on your back than on your feet. And that is fact. It isn't Travis Hunter fact will be the best player ever. That's not a fact.
Who said that?
That is a fact.
Who said that?
Matt. So, Smitty, what is the best fit for Davante Adams?
It's a few teams. Kansas City Chiefs, they need a wide receiver desperately right now. Hollywood Browns out for the season. I think Rasheed Rice is going to be out for the season.
Yeah. Great fit. I don't know.
Great fit, but again, the question is best fit.
Yeah.
Now, money. I'm not an agent. I don't know. You got to figure the money out.
We got to be smart here. Let's pick a team that we think he could.
Okay.
No. I'm saying we need to figure out. Like I don't want to say a team because you fucked up, so you're my sacrificial lamb.
All right.
You didn't fuck up, but I can now.
You don't think NFL teams can't figure shit out? They've done it for years.
But they're already expended. I think with the.
I'm just saying they need a wide receiver. They have a good quarterback. They're trying to go 3-peat. Davante wants to win. He wants the quarterback who gets him the ball.
Oh, it's a no-brainer.
All that is a no-brainer.
Yeah, no-brainer.
All right, another team, LA Chargers. Herbert needs a receiver. He needs a guy. Right now, he doesn't have a guy. He has all young guys, McConkey, all these guys. Yeah. Quinn Johnson's okay, but he's not a real number one, for being honest. He's probably a solid number 2, number 3. So Davante coming to LA, really good quarterback. Now, they don't throw the ball around as much, but he would get utilized and be a true number 1. And are they Super Bowl contenders? No. But at least, you go out there every week, really feel like you can win the game and you'll get touches. And then obviously the New York Jets. Now again, money wise, I don't know. But lining back up with A-Rod. That's who you had your most success with. I understand that they got Gary Wilson over there, but as talented as Gary Wilson is, me personally, I need to see more before I can just sit back and be like, oh, he's a bona fide number one. I don't know if he's that yet. So Davante going over there, I still think would be the number one. He already has a connection with Aaron, and I don't see any reason why that would fall off. So those are the three teams that come to mind. What say you?
There we go. TikTok now. We got
Hey, what's up, TikTok? Follow your boy, Darnell.Smitty95. Darnell.Smitty95.
Don't follow him. Listen, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I have two teams that a lot of folks haven't said. I don't know why. But listen, Davante comes off as a good dude and blah, 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 blah. But we saw the interactions on the Netflix series. Smitty broke down to me, and I was like, got to see it a little bit. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker comes off as a Stefon Diggs shitbird. And I'm like, well, again, I go, JB, you knew better. These are wideouts. This is who they are. Wideouts are the most prima donnas. Them and DBs are the two most prima donna positions, period, in all of sports, in my opinion, all of sports. So I should have known better. Now, I would love to send him to a young team like a Jaden Daniels if he wasn't what we've seen in the last few months. So I'm like, I can't cancer up Jaden Daniels' great start to his young career. So I know a lot of people think he can go to Washington and look good for Jaden Daniels and blah, blah. Him and McLaurin would be a hell of a 1-2 punch with that run game. I don't know what Washington would have to give up. But the two teams that I'm outside the box thinking on, and I don't know if this is something that the quarterback would want because of what he just went through. Buffalo Bills makes the most sense to me.
It's a good one. Getting
that guy, another dynamic wideout in Buffalo to go along with Josh Allen. Now, if Josh Allen says, I don't want a big-time wideout anymore, you can't really say that, though. You have to have somebody, in my opinion. Take away the wideouts, let's say last year when Mahomes won it. He still had the best tight end in football.
Mm-hmm.
The Buffalo Bills have no best nothing on offense besides Josh Allen. Let's just be honest. You got to go get this guy, in my opinion, and it opens up the Dalton Knoxes of the world and the tight ends of the world on that team, and it opens up Cook to run the ball better. It gives them a dynamic they don't have. I think Buffalo is the perfect fit, in my opinion. But the second opinion that no one's talking about, I don't know if they can do it. I would love to have Weddle on and ask him. The Rams. The Rams and Stafford and him. Because we don't know Cooper Kupp, how healthy will he be anyway. And Nakua is going to be out another 4 to 6 weeks. You have no wideouts right now. You're already banged up. If you're going to try to get a playoff spot in this NFC team, I would do something if I'm the Rams and Mr. Snead over there to try to go get him. I'd go try to go get him. Him with Stafford would be sickening.
Like him
who wants to go to the 1-3 Rams? Him. Dumb fuck. Him. The guy that wants the best ball spinner in football to throw him the ball. That's who. You think he gives a fuck about record? Sure, he wants to win, but he wants the ball. That's clearly his biggest thing right now. It isn't money. He wants the football. And at least I give him credit for that. It's not a money thing. This is a I want the football thing, which wideouts are known for. I want the football thing. Give me 3 better options than Buffalo. We already know the Jets are on top because of Aaron Rodgers, and then Stafford. There is none. I don't mind Smitty's Herbert scenario with Harbaugh.
Yeah,
it's a good deal. Washington, young quarterbacks can hit a bump in the road, though, Smitty. They're going to hit a bump in the road, and then this kid's in his ear like, give me the balls, youngster. It'll dilute a kid.
Devontae needs like a guaranteed damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy he knows for a fact, unless something crazy has to get in the ball.
Please, G Wizzle, shut the fuck up. Why would you want to go to a non-throwing quarterback like Lamar Jackson, homie? Why would you want to go to a non-throwing quarterback like Justin Fields? Why would you want to go to a team that has no pure passer? He doesn't want to go to the fucking Ravens or the Steelers. Sorry. He's not going to a quarterback makeshift who can't throw the football. Now, can Lamar throw? Sure. Is he a passer? No. Come on, let's just be real. Lamar's playing well the last 2 weeks. I've been breaking him down.
Balling on time.
I like because he's under center a little more.
Yep.
By the way.
Yep.
So they're forcing him to get under center.
Play action, bootleg, things that we didn't think he could.
No, he won't get more targets, G Wizzle. Shut the fuck up.
What's your beef with G Wizzle, bro?
He's a fucking retard.
But he's my biggest supporter.
I don't care.
You gotta be a respect level.
Well, you have a tard as a supporter. That's not a brag.
I don't disrespect Ron and all the people you got, all the racist people.
You too, though. I have a moment of silence for fucking Ron and G Wizzle, man. And Davante Adams, all the Taco Bells. Dear baby Jesus.
Here we go.
Can we find a Taco Bell city, probably a sanctuary city, that Kamala runs to find a home for Davante Adams? Whether that be New York or LA, whether that be Chicago, Philadelphia. A sanctuary city, Lord, that can have a Taco Bell so he can continue to do his commercials and worry about other shit rather than catch the football. Just like Micah Parsons doing a podcast. Can we make sure that we do other shit first and then play the sport that pays us second? That makes sense, doesn't it, Lord? Baby Jesus, please get through all the clowns out there, especially G Wizzle, who thinks that the Ravens can actually get Davante Adams a football. Please let him know he is ignorant, and ignorant is life-threatening. Please let him know that, Lord, moving forward, or I'm going to block him on the show. And, Lord, thank you for allowing us to get here together today on this Work Boot Wednesday, as Noel Mazzoni joins us in a little while to break down some NFL film. The only realest show that is allowed to use DV Sport and YouTube collaboratively without getting a copyright strike. Nobody could say that. On the realest show on planet Earth. Baby Jesus, your name. Amen.
Amen. You getting better, man. It wasn't as wild as previous prayers, man. You starting to slowly. I'm rubbing off on you a little bit.
Real quick though, I have something. I had to get out off my chest. We don't talk about politics no more during NFL season, but I gotta ask you guys: did anybody watch the debate last night?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't even know what was going on until you hit me up last night.
Damn. That's crazy that you say that, because it's going to be crazy what I say. Let me say what I got to say real quick. Put us on double camera, two-way, three-way, whatever you want to call it. I was going to ask Smitty, did he watch it? He said no. He already told us. I talked to 3 of my homeboys, black folks that I grew up with. They're all football coaches. Very ironic answer I got from you guys, from them. And then Smitty just now. So that's 4. Now I talked to 3 white dudes that are liberal that I asked the same question to. So I want to be clear. It's not a racial thing right here, but I want to make sure that I make it into one. I know that sounds crazy.
I know what you said.
I know. That's like Wall saying last night he was cool with some school shooters. But listen, I want to be clear. I talked to him I said, hey, what did y'all think about this? Woo, woo. Oh, I didn't watch that shit. I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. Why didn't you watch that shit? Let me ask you something, Smitty. Did you watch the Kamala debate with Trump?
Yeah, I did. Because I knew about it.
Right. And they all did. This blew alarms off in my ears, dog. I gotta be real. I don't know if you know where I'm going.
I have no idea where you're going.
I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, though. 4 black folks, 3 white folks.
That's 7 total.
Not race. None of them watched the debate last night. But they're all voting for Trump. I mean, they're all voting for Kamala. Make it make sense. Please tell me it's not about race. Come on, homie. And Smitty hasn't said he's voting, so I'm going to be clear here. But after I spoke to my boys who coach football, who told me, JB, I got to vote this way because I coach black kids. Me and my homeboys had a full-on argument last night, homie. These are brothers I grew up with. I'm like, you're going to lie to these kids because they're brothers? Dog, there's a deeper conversation to be had here. Cats didn't even watch last night's VP debate, but they watched Kamala. And you can't sit here and tell me they're not just voting because she's a black woman. Come on, homie. Keep it 1,000. It's proof in the pudding. Last night, no one watched the fucking VP debate. Smitty, keep it real. Tell me that doesn't make sense. Tell me that's not true. You didn't know about it.
I didn't know. I personally didn't know about it.
But you knew about Kamala
because it was promoted more. It was a big deal. It was like
she's not even the president.
It was a build up for it. It was like damn.
But she's not the president.
This one it was quiet.
This person ain't even the VP yet. These are the fucking to-be VPs.
But which debate is going to naturally be drawing more eyes and attention? Like the people who are running for actual president. The VP's never been as popularized as the president. The actual president.
Damn well we make time for what's important, homie. Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
We make time for what's important, dog.
But we care about number one.
I just want to make sure I connected the dots last night and it hit me, and I'm like, hold up, dog. I could give a fuck about this debate. But I know damn well that I'm going to look at this thing and say, hold up. What the fuck did this guy just say? He's cool with school shooters. That dude looked so bad last night. I can't even begin to grasp it.
I can't comment on because I didn't watch it. So whatever he say, I'm letting him say.
And the 7 homies I talked to.
3 white, 4 black, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm looking at him like, why y'all didn't look at it? And when I told him, I said, come on, homie. You really voting because you want a sister in office that bad?
What about?
I'm not mad at that either.
What about the 3 whites though?
They want Kamala. They're liberal.
No, I know. I'm asking you why.
That's why I said it's not a racial thing. It's a left or a right thing.
So why you still bring up the rights though?
Because I look at because they want a black woman.
Even the white people.
Yeah, I've said it on this show. That's why I'm saying it's not a racial thing when as far as who votes. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it's a racial thing when it comes down to they want a black woman that y'all think is black in office. I'm looking at it like, hold up. You white liberal females are the biggest threat to American society, period. I've been saying that on this show for how long? It's the Karens that are the problem, homie. I'm just telling y'all. But no one wants to listen. It's okay. But what do I know? It's all right. It ain't about black and white. It's about the perception. I'm going to vote for her. Period. Doesn't matter. They don't even watch the VP debate. If anyone was true to their word and watched that debate last night, you guarantee you say, "Oh shit, he just ruined the election for Kamala." Kamala's VP just ruined it for her. But no one cares because no one watched, Smitty. That's my point. Right. No one watched because nobody cares because I believe it's already rigged and it's already set up for Kamala. But I don't want to bring Kamala.
No, I got to ask one question. I got one question. Yeah. When Trump and Kamala had their debate, you admitted that you thought Kamala won the debate.
Yeah. And I said why though.
But then you said your reason why. Yeah. You thought that it was kind of set up. They were putting him in bad position, X, Y, and Z. Yeah. But you also didn't and correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't feel like that you felt like that debate was like the end all be all. Like, oh, Kamala won the debate, it's a wrap.
I thought it was the end all, remember? I said I think that was the
and that's why I said correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be.
Remember, I said I think that's the stage that's
gonna do it.
This is like.
But now you're saying, now you're saying the VP stage is even just as great or greater than the actual two presidents?
No. That's why my point is
nobody
watched it last night.
But even
I don't think nobody cares.
Even if they did watch it, right?
Yeah, nobody cares though, right?
Right.
I'm just saying nobody cared about watching it last night. And that's my point. Nobody cared about watching that shit last night because I believe it's already set in stone. That's why I made that rant a month ago. That's why I believe that it's already done. I don't think nobody watched last night because they don't. But if true Americans watched it last night and said, "Damn, this motherfucker killed his own future to be president," Kamala. But nobody cares because nobody watched because they don't. I think people think it's already done deal.
I'm sure a lot of folks watched it though.
I'm sure they did.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Twitter's going crazy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure we got the actual numbers and stuff. I'm sure millions of people watched it. Like just
no. You already know.
Just your circle of people who you asked real quick just didn't watch it. So like,
it's wild.
I hear you. So, all right.
It's wild. We got a lot to discuss.
I can't wait till this shit is over.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, I just want to get over so we can move forward.
Yeah. The best fit for Davante is whatever white quarterback's out there. Let's dive into Davante Adams says he hasn't heard from Antonio Pierce. What are you looking at, homie? Who liked the Instagram post suggesting that Davante may have played his last game. Let's take a look at this video, Smitty, and you break it down.
Story happens where they
Hey,
think your
Alan,
coach
what-
or
today?
your coach did. I actually don't know. Likes
No,
this
not.
post about you getting traded. When you heard of that, I guess my first question is
exactly what that was about. I haven't heard from him. I haven't talked to him. So I haven't. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what that was about. Obviously, I got, social media is a beast. So it's a lot of people out there that saw it and wondering what's going on and people reaching out. And I haven't spoke to him.
I'm surprised.
Is that Taco Bell behind him?
Yep. I like Taco Bell Supreme, but
I haven't had Taco Bell.
Go there 2 a.m. You just Sauce Supreme home. You can be like, damn, I'm tripping.
I used to get beef cheese burrito, no onion, sour cream.
Ooh,
I know the order. Straight up.
Or get that Nacho Bel Grande too, extra cheese.
You get the
with the Baja Blast
nachos with the nacho cheese, the yellow cheese.
It's called Nacho Bel Grande.
No, just nacho.
I
just get nachos. The bag,
but you want
little bag of nachos.
But you want the cheese, the chips, the meat, the tomatoes. You want the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, this is big. Like, first of all, AP likes the Instagram post. Davante claims that he hadn't talked to Antonio.
Then he informs the Raiders.
Then he informed the Raiders that it's like a trickle down. Let's go before that though. Remember, a week or 2 ago, Antonio Pierce after the game said it was some people making some business decisions, and we gonna make some business decisions. The next game, Davante doesn't play, and then all this trickle downs. We were all having questions about who was they talking. Were they talking about your boy Jack Jones or whatever? Is it Jack Jones? I'm saying it right. Jack Jones. Was it Davante? Was it this? So it's like now as you put everything together, it's like, I think one of those guys he was claiming who was making business decisions was Davante Adams. To me, based upon what we're seeing now, Davante Adams was like him and AP in the last season. They were loving each other. It was something fresh. They were having fun, smoking a cigar, or winning a couple games. But now, early in this year, shit ain't going smooth first few games. Davante's not getting the touches that he wants. You see the quarterback play is mid. They're not really winning at the clip that he wants to win. And AP's not a guy, you know him. I don't know. You actually know him personally. But I can see with my eyes. He's a guy who ain't gonna take no BS from no players. If you feel like you lacking or you're being a catch in the locker room or whatever the case may be, he's gonna call you out. So I can see them probably just bumping heads. And I think it's at a point now where AP's like, well, F it. If you don't want to be here, cool. And if I say like, I don't like, it's almost like a mutual split. Is that what I feel like right now?
No, you're right. I don't think there's a bump in their heads. AP's not that guy. AP's gonna say this is the way it is, homie. You like it or don't. And there's not gonna be an argument. There's nothing. AP's just said bye. That's what it is. That's how we are from Compton, homie. Just throwing that out there. We'd like it. Bye. There's no real issue to be had unless you disrespect our family or you're trying to do something. There's no issue. It is what it is. There's not gonna be an argument or a fucking fight. If you don't want to play here, I'm not getting on my knees to gain scabs. Because I don't kiss ass and suck dicks. That's what we do. We don't beg grown men, homie. Because we don't want it more than you. Because we shouldn't have to want it more than you, the guy making $50 million. That's what the bottom line is. It takes zero talent to give effort. Just throwing that out there. It takes zero talent. It takes zero talent to give fucking effort. And effort starts with willing to be there. Willing to be in the office. Willing to actually show up and do your job that you begged to get out of Green Bay for. To go here for. Remember, he chose Vegas. He didn't get to, I got to go to Vegas. He chose Vegas. Back home, West Coast. He's from Fresno, Bakersfield. Like, this is what he wanted to do. Why is this such a shocker now? And then all the fanboys who are going to fucking defend him because now it's okay. Send him to the Cowboys. Send him to the fucking Giants. Send him to the Chargers. Send him to the Chiefs. It's only fanboys who want their fantasy fucking DraftKings numbers to go up. You don't give a fuck. You just want to see your fucking DraftKings stock rise. Keep it real. You don't give a fuck about this guy and what he really wants. You won't call it out what it is. You don't care about the former program. You care about where he's going on your fantasy league. You don't care that he fucked over Vegas in an organization and didn't give him no real effort. You don't care about that. You're not going to call it out because it's a jersey swap era, homie. You guys are soft. Soft as drippy, wet pussy. Let's dive into Eddie Lacy, Smitty. I hate this because T. Rich and him are really tight. T-Rich texted me last night and said, damn, I thought Eddie stopped drinking. That's all he texted me. Eddie Lacy was arrested and booked on 4 separate DUI charges, including extreme DUI. Blood alcohol content was 0.20 or more. Lacy was also taken into custody on a charge of liquor, possesses open container in vehicle. The charge, quote, end quote, the spokesperson said, of all those things, that is what extreme DUI is. Fuck, I want to know what extreme DUI is sitting at the house, because that's what it would be, I guess. Four bottles in one.
Guess so, man. It's
sad again. It's sad though that these continue to happen.
Yeah, it just said like obviously like he
they put others at
did
risk.
it right. He did it, put others at risk.
Fuck him. They put others at risk.
It's a decision, that you're making. It sounds like, again, based upon the text you got from T. Rich, that this has been like an ongoing problem and maybe even like an addiction that needs to get solved.
Like.
Yeah. And the fact that
T's and P's.
Sometimes though, getting arrested for
I didn't kill nobody.
Right. Thank God. Sometimes getting arrested in these situations actually helps you out though. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense that like he can't drink in jail.
Did he transfer to Georgia in the portal? Nah, I know you're being serious, but I was being serious. Like Georgia has the same issue. Where are you at? I agree with you though, Smitty, on being real. Who's over there, producer? I agree, Smitty, everything you were saying. But I like to break the monotony with serious situations that happen because it's sad. But I'm glad he didn't kill nobody innocent because he would have.
Have you ever been arrested for extreme DUI?
No, never been arrested, period, for DUI. I've never had one DUI.
What'd you get arrested for? No, I don't answer that.
Bank robbery. So let's dive into. Have you heard the bank robbery story, homie?
Break it down to me right now.
I sent it to Bailey, I think. It was probably a couple of days ago. So a dude robbed a bank 13 years ago.
All right.
He got charged for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
They let him out on bail.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, this is your first charge. We'll let you out on bail. We'll call you for arraignment. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And set where you're going to go.
House arrest, whatever.
No. He got 13 years. He was going to do 13 years in prison. He got sentenced. He got sentenced to 13 years.
Okay.
They let him go, though, to go make his final.
Gotcha. That's what you're saying. Gotcha.
And then they would call him to say, we're going to arraign you on tomorrow and tell you where you're going. You're going to Lone Park. You're going to Pelican Bay. Where are you going? 13 years later, he motherfucker never got a call. Now he owns a business. He got married. He has kids. And now they called him.
There's no way.
I swear to God, homie. I sent it to Bailey. I don't know. I couldn't.
And it's with a statute of limitations, though. At some point, like it's
listen.
a
If I was him, one of the comedians did the story. One of those comedian voiceover guys. He did the story. And he was like, I would just ask, can I pay you back? Can you come rob my motherfucking business now? And we'll just call it even. Like
who, the judge? Who gonna rob you?
the who he robbed?
Oh, the person he robbed come rob him.
Yeah.
Damn, ain't no way they can put him in jail for like 13 years now. There's no way. There has to be a way out of that. It's not his fault that they didn't call him.
I don't know, dog.
If it's a mistake on their end, it's their end.
I was looking into it. And statutes of limitations only occur if there was no
like charge. Like
if there was no arraignment.
Arraignment, yeah.
He got arraigned. He got sentenced.
It was already set in
stone.
So
that was set in stone. There is no statute of limitations on that. They just forgot to call them motherfucker.
So like what made them like
I would have changed my name, homie. Let's keep it funky. I would have changed my name, image and likeness. And I'd be getting an NIL deal right now. I would have changed my name. If you already did all that other shit, Smitty, you got a business. Guess what, though?
What?
The cat was being good Samaritan. He never left the city.
Give him back to
He's community. In the same city.
The same hood?
He was expecting to get arrested.
He wanted to get arrested.
Hey.
He might call them to check in. Hey, you guys want to arrest me?
Every night I'm like this, like, fuck. When is the call coming? And this motherfucker's been stressed out for 13 years waiting on the call, homie. God damn it. Mina Kimes. Fuck. Cover 2. Fuck this guy. Let's dive in.
Hey, leave Mina Kimes alone because I already checked you in your comments. From now on, we leave Mina Kimes alone. You don't know the woman, number one.
See my tweet?
No, I saw all your shit. You keep fucking with her.
Baby, you got that?
Stop it. I'm from where bullies bully the bully. Stop bullying Mina Kimes right now. She's doing what she do.
By the way, we
making
big
time money.
Can we bring bullying back to schools at all levels, elementary, high school?
No, because kids ain't handling it properly. I understand why you're saying it, but if the reaction from bullying is, then that's not. We don't want that.
Betty goes to this and then goes to the thing. Shows us like where we are. It highlights it. All right, we got the top 5, dead or alive. Not kidding. We got top 5, top of the world, bottom of the barrel. We didn't get to do it for you Monday, Tuesday because we got fucking loaded lineups every day on the realest show on planet Earth. So let's dive into our top 5, Smitty.
Top five.
Top of the world, bottom of the barrel.
Go with me first because I'm black.
Let's do it. Since you didn't get 13 years, let's go.
Let's get it. Big Smitty's top 5 NFL teams from week 4. Number 5, we going with the Pack. Hold on.
That's your top 5? They lost, don't we?
Yeah, I don't think I. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Chad. It's the real show on planet Earth. Sorry.
It is a real show, but it's ghetto show.
No, I got to make sure.
This motherfucker don't even have his shit right.
Go look at the text. Go look at the text.
Damn.
Yeah, text. Don't get mad at me. I just did what it said.
That's why I didn't say no. That's why I didn't say damn, but I said, hold on. I said, I must
say. Your list.
I know. No. That's why I didn't say no. I said, hold the fuck on.
Homie. Bailey is white. He don't fuck up.
Well, I fucked up.
Because you're.
That's supposed to be the Vikings.
That's the most racist show.
That's supposed to be the Vikings, y'all. Number 5 is supposed to be the Vikings.
Then cross it out, homie.
So we're gonna redo it.
We do it.
We're gonna redo the whole shit. So number 5 is the Vikings. Sam Darnold, to JB's credit, has been balling out of control, been doing his thing.
But only 5?
Number 5, big time game. Jordan Love came back.
He has a 1-2 team at 1. No,
number 4,
2-2.
Number 4, I got the Bucs. Baker Mayfield looking like one of the better quarterbacks in the game right now. You were wrong about Baker Mayfield. He's a top 5 quarterback in the game right now. Argue with whoever you want to argue with. They destroyed the Philadelphia Eagles, who for a lot of people were the favorites to come out the NFC, not the NFC East, the NFC, and they went out there and mud stumped them. And Baker threw for 347, multiple touchdowns. The defensive ball. Now, Levante Davis still got a lot in the tank and look great. I got to shout them out. Number 3, I got to go with Commanders. Jaden Daniels is looking like the best rookie, period, in the NFL so far. He's going out there playing with swag. He's out there playing with confidence. You can tell the team loves him and they're accepting him as their young leader. He's throwing the ball on time. He's just running that offense in a way that he's supposed to run. And shout out to Cliff Kingsbury, a guy who I know in the past you didn't always respect, but this man is, to this point, creating a hell of a system that fits Jaden Daniels and has that offense rolling right now.
Hey, it's crazy, though, when you have a quarterback, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He had Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he was shitty.
Nah.
No.
Kyler, it was a jump.
Hold on.
When Kyler got there, it was a jump for the guard. Well,
Cliff was shitty with Kyler Murray.
No, it wasn't.
You just said it.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. You just said it matters when you have a great quarterback.
Cliff was the head coach, though. He's the OC right now.
He ran the whole still there.
Kyler balling right now.
Without him.
What that mean?
It matters when you have a good quarterback.
What you saying, though?
It makes the coach.
But why is Kyler balling now, though?
Coaching's overrated.
Why is Kyler balling now, though?
Because he has a new OC.
So you saying what?
To my point, Cliff Kingsbury might be what?
I don't know.
Overrated.
Then what? So what you saying?
Matters. Players matter.
Are you saying that Jaden Daniels is playing well by himself? It has nothing to do with
Jaden Daniels is executing whatever's called. You can just throw peanut butter jelly at the wall. And
you say he's so good that I can call plays. He's a fucking ball.
Because you had Kyler Murray. You said that was an MVP guy.
So summation.
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury's shitty.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray is shitty.
Number 2, we got the Detroit Lions. Big time win against Bailey Seattle Seahawks. Jared Goff, again, one of the top ball slangers in the game right now. That team is starting to really get to flowing, get to going. You might see the Lions, the Bucs, and the Commanders as the 3 teams really competing in that NFC. But at number 1, Lamar Action Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. The most physical, dominating team in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills was playing physical. The Buffalo Bills prior to that week, a lot of y'all had one of the top teams in the league. And the Baltimore Ravens didn't just beat them. They mud stuffed them. Beat their ass. Derrick Henry rushed for 199 yards, had the longest individual run in Baltimore Ravens history. He just got there yesterday. Lamar Action Jackson, to your point to what you just said, looked incredible. Throwing the ball on time, running the offense at a high level, knowing when to run, knowing when to slide, knowing when to throw it deep, knowing when to head it off, playing under center, play acting pistol, no matter what you do. Lamar Jackson's leading that team, and y'all better watch out because to me, they look like the best team in the NFL. Don't let the record fool you, JB. You've been watching football for way too long. The record doesn't always dictate if you are the best. The fucking Kansas City Chiefs right now are undefeated, and they look shitty. They look shitty. Yeah, they beat the Ravens week 1 because they're trying to figure some shit out. New running back, OC Monk is still relatively new. They're trying to figure shit out. They starting to do that now, JB. They starting to do it now, JB. And you better watch out because I'm about to put some money down on the Baltimore Ravens to win the whole damn thing. Because the Baltimore Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this year like Lamar Jackson promised Deion Sanders on draft day. Now I'm done. Change number 5 to the Vikings, baby. Thank you.
Horrible list. Bottom line is you can't put a 2-2 team over 4-0 team, and then you have the 4-0 team at 5.
I can do what I want on my list.
You have the Vikings at
on
5.
My list. I do what I want.
Critique your list like you critique my list.
I'm not. I ain't
your list is shitty. I mean, fuck. The Lions beat a better team, in my opinion. The Vikings are 4-0. They beat the Packers. And Sam Darnold was unbelievable. And Jaden Daniels just went and beat Kyler Murray, who's really shitty still. Wow. Let's go. Show my list.
Baby, if you post my list, can you do that little thing where you put the red line through Packers and then put Vikings underneath it?
You already know.
I apologize. That's on me, man. I fucked up. I know, man. I know. Players fuck. You fucked up before too, badly. Don't do it. We all fuck. He fuck up every day. I fuck up once a year. You fuck up once a quarter. We all fuck up sometimes. We a team, Bailey.
Yeah, I don't fuck up. But let's dive into my list since it's much better than your list. Bottom 5. Oh, you want to do top 5? But either way, let's do my bottom 5, Bailey. Whatever.
Why that picture? You a negative person. We should always start.
That picture right there. That picture right there.
That picture funny as hell.
It looks like a Diddy party.
Oh, shit.
It looks like Clive Davis in the back, the white dude. It looks like Diddy right there. Looks like Diddy doused the motherfucker with baby oil right there. He looks like a mixture of Prince, Michael Jackson in the corner. Oh, my God. Bodyguard's straight back. This is a Diddy party, homie, and this is a fucking shit storm in Miami. And they're lucky the hurricane went – not lucky, I'm going to knock on wood for all the people that are homeless right now. But they should have – they're probably better off with the hurricane than they are with this shit storm that's going on in brewing right now in Miami.
Stop.
The Rams, number 5, bottom 5. You just can't lose to the Bears. I get it. You're banged up. I get you're fucked up. I get you're hurt. You have no wideouts. You have no O-line. You have no defense. I get it. You can't lose to the Bears in the fashion that you did. 3 field goals in the first half. No touchdowns. And because Matthew Stafford beat the Niners in the same scenario. You can't lose to the Bears. Sean McVay and the Rams, you just can't do it. They're in that list. The Cardinals. Can't lose to the Commanders if you're going to be taken serious. Cardinals, you're just talking about how good you and Kyler Murray have been. You blew out the Rams. That's really all you've done because you just got beat by a rookie quarterback. Bad. It wasn't even close. At home. You deserve to be on this list. The Saints, you've lost 2 horrific games in a row because you walk by faith, not by sight. Shit down his leg late in the game. And shout out to Ohtani, who made that 58-yard field goal to win the game at the buzzer.
Ohtani, homie.
Huh?
Ohtani, homie. Ohtani.
What?
Ohtani.
Ohtani. Huh?
Shohei Ohtani made a what? He made a field goal?
For Atlanta. He made a field goal to beat
for Atlanta. Shohei Ohtani made the field goal for Atlanta. You sure that wasn't Younghoe Koo?
Was who?
Younghoe Koo?
It was Ohtani. Huh?
Younghoe Koo, homie. One of the best kickers in the league. Has one of the biggest legs in the league. Younghoe Koo. Say it real quick. Younghoe Koo. It's spelled like Young Ho, but it's Younghoe Koo. It's Younghoe Koo. It's not Shohei Ohtani. It's Younghoe Koo.
It was Ohtani.
Younghoe Koo.
I only know for Ohtani.
Bro, they don't all foreign people don't look alike. You so right. So you don't like blacks. You don't like Asian. You don't like.
I got to go get my chairs from Ohtani today that you broke.
So Ohtani just do everything.
Ohtani's on
pitch, hit.
He's on our show.
Sell chairs on our show on Tuesday, Thursdays. He kick. This motherfucker's crazy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ohtani beat the Saints on a last-second field goal. The Eagles. You guys are absolutely fucking atrocious. You let Baker Mayfield go in there and dominate you. And Davante David, JUCO legend, could probably be a Hall of Famer. I would say he is a Hall of Famer. Dominated you. I don't know how many sacks he had, but he was on Jalen Hurts' ass like oil on a Diddy party. The Dolphins, you are atrocious. There's the picture of the Diddy party. You guys are absolutely garbage. Mike McDaniel, you Excel spreadsheet maker, you PowerPoint creator, you document slide wearer, you analytical skinny jean, vape smoker, S-curl having, tight jean wearing, woo! Half high sock having.
It's like Ric Flair.
Confused little man. Call it quits. You're not a head football coach in the man's league. You're an analytical guy. You need to be a grad assistant somewhere. Oh my God. And you're a good dude. Looks like a good weirdo, like a good funny guy. McAfee has you on, has fun with you. You're fucking not a football coach. I said that shit 3 years ago, and they hired your weirdo ass. And everyone really tried to tell me that you're the reason the 49ers were good. But what do I know? I mean, God damn, I don't know nothing. I didn't play in that league, and I didn't coach, and I don't have guys coaching it, and I don't know shit. I get it. You know more. But I'm just saying.
You didn't play in that league?
I actually played in that league. I got a check from that league. It has NFL on check. I have one framed. So, listen. God. But what do I know? Let's dive into your bottom of the barrel, Smitty. And then we'll go to my top of the board. See how we're flipping it?
Yep. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Ebony and Ivory.
Yep. Number 5, I got to go with the Cleveland. We did it for you. Cleveland Browns look shitty. And I honestly, it's not.
I wouldn't even have them on the list.
It's not even really Deshaun Watson to me.
But I wouldn't have them on the list.
Like, they so bad.
The Raiders beat them without Davante Adams and Taco Bell. Why would you even have them on the list? And the Dolphins are only 4? I have a feeling. I have a conspiracy.
Dolphins at 4.
You have the Jags on there only for D. Jones.
I got the Dolphins at 4 for everything you just listed. At the number 3, I got the Jets. You lost 10-9 to the Broncos.
By the way, Jesse, I did play the preseason game. You should go find it. Just because it's not on YouTube, because YouTube didn't exist, doesn't mean I didn't play in a preseason game, you fucking idiot. I played in 3 preseason games, and you should go find that out before you just start talking. But show me your film, Jesse. I'm waiting to hear it. I'm wanting to see it, and I want to get your resume after this show. Call me, bring your resume, show me your film, and then we'll talk about your career. It's easy to talk about mine. Okay, go ahead, Smitty.
The New York Jets, you can't go lose against the Denver Broncos 10-9. The Aaron Rodgers led New York Jets team lost against the rookie in Bo Nix and the Broncos, and the offense couldn't get rolling. Defense did what they're supposed to do. I understand it was a nasty game, weather conditions, all that, but at the end of the day, you got to find a way to win. That's a really bad loss by a Jets team who we thought was kind of slowly getting on the up and up. They took a big step back this past week. Number 2, got to go with the Eagles. They got destroyed against the Bucs. I don't mind losing against the Bucs. I do respect them. I think they're like a legit team, but the way they looked and the way in which they lost, the Eagles, man, that might be a separate topic for either later or another time or whatever. But what's going on in Philly right now? I mean, we're seeing post-game pressers. We're seeing Jalen Hurts get asked about his relationship with
2 boys on other podcasts.
Darius Slay on Michael's podcast talking about C.J. Gardner-Johnson, which is his team, man. I'm talking about like a negative, but just even communicating about what he's saying.
I haven't seen Jesse talk fire back yet.
He's still trying to see if he can find his film. He's looking for it.
He's still looking for it.
He's looking for his film. Yeah, he's old school. Yeah, he's old school. He said, "Y'all need to at him, right?" I ain't say that.
And his resume?
Yeah, he's trying to find his resume, but he did just respond to the bottom.
No, that's not him. That's not him. Jesse's a member.
The one
talking's a member.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, he's probably looking it up, and he'll send it in a minute. Check your email throughout the show. He'll probably
I'm sure you'll send it.
But number 1, you got to go with the. You got to go with the sad wires. I mean, the Jaguars. They look fucking pitiful. They just paid $55 million to a. I'm trying to be nice. One of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm about to say something else, but I ain't going to be JB today. One of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL right now got $55 million to do what? To be He didn't respond yet?
Jesse still hasn't. The guy that.
Well, you know, it might be like
that didn't play.
It might be a delay on
the
his
guy
end.
that said I didn't play in the NFL Europe
Mhm.
in the practice squad
Mhm.
for the Chiefs.
Mhm.
Didn't play arena football.
Mhm.
He hasn't responded yet.
It might be like a little delay on his stream.
But everybody else
a few
is
minutes.
retiring.
Yeah, but he might be in an area with bad signal. Maybe he's watching at work. He had to like jump off, jump back on. Who knows? So many different factors. I'm sure it was probably a minute. But the Jaguars look bad, man. They look pitiful. Like every week, you know, they tend to start the game off, you know, decently well in the first half. They'll even take a lead. They kind of, you know, will confuse and get the Jaguars fan base happy and excited, thinking that they're back.
Oh, there he is.
And then they lay the egg in the second half.
LBC.
Oh, yeah. You talking about OG Jesse? He been here for a
now
long
he's
time.
laughing. He don't have the film though. He don't have his film. He don't have
nothing to
resume or film though.
Oh, he's from Long Beach though.
Is he?
LBC.
I don't think he would know better. I don't think so. He must be fake. He must be trans.
He probably doesn't, huh?
He must be a trans. What do you call it? What do they call it? Transfer or?
Like, I transferred and went to yeah. Like he lived from somewhere else and then moved over here. Like a transplant.
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 What thought I was saying?
No, I thought you were saying transplant. I was making sure though. I thought you were saying transplant is what I thought you were saying. Transplant. So that's my bottom five right there. You got the the Jaguars at the top. And that's what it is, man. Let's see your top five. I know it's hard for you to kind of lean positive, JB.
Top five. We're gonna start with the Bears.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Hold on, homie. You gave me hell and shit and everything in between for putting Ravens at number one. You got their ass at number two, homie. Go ahead. You kill me.
They're not ahead of the Vikings. You put the Vikings at 5. That's why I gave you hell. Come on, homie. Be smarter. So the Bears beat the Rams. I put the Rams on the other side because you couldn't lose to the Bears. But guess what? A win is a win. Bears, it's not hard. The games aren't easy in the NFL to get wins. The Bears got it. So guess what? Nell Painter got his second win, right? Second? Third?
Second win.
Bears got second win. Beat the Rams. Rams are struggling right now. Commanders. Jaden Daniels continues to prove that he's the best rookie quarterback by far in this draft. The Lions. Jared Goff goes 18 for 18. Now, listen, I looked at the game. I watched the game. I got the film on the game. We're going to watch the game. Those 18 passes, you know, it's 18 for 18. I'll just say it like that. But I agree with Kurt Warner and myself. But what do we know? Kurt Warner don't know nothing. You guys all know more than Kurt Warner. You know more than me. But I'm with Kurt Warner that it just wasn't impressive 18 for 18 like we saw Steve Young when he was 23 for 23 or when Tom Brady went on his 19 for 19 in the Super Bowl or when we've seen some great performances that never missed a pass. That one wasn't one of them. Jared Goff had some great throws in the game, but the offense now is just so I don't know what to say. I guess we're just going to call it dink and dunk. We're going to call it dink and dunk. A lot different 18 for 18 than it used to be, Smitty. I'll just tell you like that. But shout out to Jared Goff and the Lions. Shout out to Jared Goff's girl.
Oh, my God.
The Ravens. What? You good?
Leave his girl alone, bro.
I'm not going at his girl. I said shout out to his girl.
Real quick, it's crazy how you.
Fine,
it's crazy even when you showing love.
woman.
Even when you showing love to somebody, you gotta find like a negative about the love. No, not about the girl. About the fact that he went 18 for 18, but just show love for a few minutes. Like on this, hold on, real quick. On your next team, whoever it is, just try to show love. Just try it. Just see what you do.
The Ravens. Put him at 2. I put him at 2, and that's the positive part of it. I put him at number 2. Because, you know, they won their second game. And Derrick Henry is bigger and faster and better than everyone else, and they finally ran the football. So that's the positive of it. I've been saying run the football, and you'll have success. What do I know?
There it is.
And there it is. They're number 2. Number 1, the Vikings. The Vikings, because Sam Darnold is who I said he was, A. B, their defense is better than we all thought it was. B.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
And Aaron Jones seems to be a huge get. Justin Jefferson's playing better than any receiver in football, and Sam Darnold's getting him the rock. People don't realize how stressful it is for a guy that's been ridiculed his entire career. When I said just give it time and give him an actual opportunity in a fundamentally sound, foundational, supportive organization, what would happen? I don't think you know how stressful it is on a quarterback that's been ridiculed to get the ball to the best receiver in football, who signed a huge contract this offseason, who everyone expects to go ball out every week, Do you realize how stressful it is for that quarterback to get that guy the ball and be good and win games and not just force this guy the ball? It's easy. Josh Allen tried to do it with Diggs. Wasn't successful. We see guys force big-time receivers to football. Not successful. Sam Darnold, what he's doing is not only just optically looks great, but internally that you all don't have a clue about is why he's even greater than what you see. Sam Darnold right now is not only the comeback player of the year, he is the MVP. Make no mistake about it. Show me or tell me a better candidate for MVP right now, and we could have a real deal argument because he's the MVP. Sorry. Their team's undefeated. He leads the league in most categories. He's fucking dead balls on accurate. He's fucking getting the ball to the best receiver in football, and he is goddamn winning. But what do I know? The Vikings ended at that.
So this right here is the Sam Darnold that everybody was hoping to see just from the back.
That's who he was. But that's what happens in the NFL when you get drafted to shitty organizations like Bryce Young, who we've all quit on already. This is what happens to shitty organizations in the Mormon MILF Hunter, who we've all shitted on already. This is what happens to quarterbacks when you draft them, like Caleb Williams, who now people are shitting on right now. This is what happens when you draft rookies and put them in right away in shitty organizations. But what do I know?
Unless you're Jaden Daniels or C.J. Stroud or Cam Newton or Andrew Luck.
And again, I would argue that there's anomalies. We said C.J. was one. But now you're seeing Jaden do it a year removed.
An anomaly now, then.
Well, guess what? I also say it is in the most watered-down quarterback era ever, which I've been on forever.
So what does that say about Caleb Williams, then?
He's horrible.
What does it say about Sam Darnold, then?
What do you mean?
He's still young. Like, when he got drafted, that was still the era that you thought quarterback play wasn't that good, homie.
Here's the thing, though.
Break it down.
I want to be clear, though.
Be clear. We're going to go to commercial after this.
Jaden Daniels is now doing it, and we're going to see it next year, too. You're going to see someone next year do it. You know why? Because the NFL quarterback is so shitty that mediocrity is the new excellence, and you all think it's great football. But what do I know?
Can't wait to see Shador Sanders in the league next year. That's another topic of another day. Let's go to commercial break real quick, Bailey. We're gonna stay calm and cool. Not gonna yell right now. When we come back, we got some more Coach JB show with Big Smitty. You stay tuned. Take it away. Let's bring up what Mel Kiper said this morning on Get Up on ESPN. JB's gonna love this. Check it out.
Get up from there. Now that we've sort of set the table for exactly what your problem is with it, how would you try and solve it?
Well, I grew up with the best of the National Football League, 60s, 70s, into the 80s. You're talking about deep shots, right? The go route, the 9-route post. You're talking about Terry Bradshaw in a Super Bowl hitting John Stallworth. You see Leroy Irvin diving, right, just off his fingertips. There's the receiver. They laid it out there, right? Hit the receiver in stride, 65-yard touchdown. It's a beautiful thing to watch. That's what I want to see brought back to the National Football League, okay? Check down kings, bubble screen sensations, boring football. Game manager, I get it, but I want to see those deep shots. That's what the NFL was built on. I grew up with John Unitas, Fran Tarkington, Ken Stabler, Darryl LaMonica. You know, you talk about quarterbacks, Joe Namath. It was just right. Brett Favre when he was doing what he did. Burt Jones with the Baltimore Colts. You think about those quarterbacks that would throw the ball down the field. I said what Bradshaw did with Stallworth and Swan, Roger Staubach. That's what I want to see brought back. Say, well, you can't do that, right? Well, you got a 5-yard rule with the cornerbacks, right? The Mel Blount rule, right? Now with the push thing with Hurts, you got to be a yard back now. So don't tell me you can't have those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage than they are. I was at games where I'm thinking, hey, too high? They're out in outer space. I couldn't even find us. They're playing with 9 guys, right? Where are the other 2? Oh, the other 2, they're so daggone far back, and even though they're part of the damn play. I'm telling you, we got to change this thing, and we got to have, hey, you can warn them. They come up, hey, guys, you got to get up a little bit, right? You're too far back. Warn those safeties, but you got to figure out, competition committee, somebody's got to figure out what that depth is, but it's too far back right now. The NFL is being ruined by these too high safeties.
I'm done, homie, watching that ESPN, dog.
Yeah. I know I argue with JB a lot, but not on this one. Not on this one.
There's no way, homie, that was just said.
That was just said, homie.
There's no way that was said.
That was just said, homie.
He said they got to make a rule to where the refs will force the safeties to be closer to the line of scrimmage so we can see more deep threat, the big time plays that he used to see when he was growing up in the 70s and the 80s, homie. I can't even, as a defensive player, homie, I can't even begin to think of how to respond to that.
Baby, can you take me to the board?
We back, JB, man. Talk to us. What's on your mind right now? What's going through your head after watching that clip of Mel Kiper?
Damn, I don't even know where to begin, dog. I don't even want to yell or nothing, man. It's just so fucking dumb. Like, the big narrative. See, you don't believe me, though. The fucking fake agendas that get pushed. Mel Kiper saying to take the safety. Who sits right here at 10 to 12 yards normally. They're saying that's too deep. So now we have to cater to the offense even fucking more. Move them up here, and it has to be a referee behind them. Get up. Move up. So now you want the safeties at 5 fucking yards, Mel Kiper? You fucking idiot. Never been right on the draft yet? You said Ryan Leaf was the guy, you fuck! Now we want safeties at 5 fucking yards? So you can throw a post to fucking Stallworth in 1967, you fucking toupee-wearing motherfucker! Holy fuck, you guys on ESPN are fucked, man! Now we have to dictate to the quarterback. Hey, quarterback, please, I know we're all so shitty, but let's blame cover 2 the fucking times! You fucking idiot! Dan Orlovsky, you should have came on my show, motherfucker. You fucked me. You don't know shit either, sitting there in them tight-ass skinny jean pants. You fucks! You motherfuckers don't know football. Get me on there, motherfuckers. You guys fuck!
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a man who he spoke to every single NCAA college football 2025 team seemingly on the internet. From Last Chance U, national champion, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach!
What's up, gentlemen? Coach, just great car, great stick. Thank you for pulling off to the side of the road. Hope you don't get killed here. Honestly, the side of the road, LA, I assume, that's not necessarily the safest place on earth. So we'll make this quick. How do you feel about all of these new coaches now in this NCAA college football 2025 game using your speeches to motivate these boys from one side of the country to the other, Coach?
I feel broke.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Can I get like a royalty or something? Like, Netflix already screwed me. I'm getting screwed by EA Sports now too? Like, holy shit. I hit him up. I reached out to him like, hey, trying to be cordial and nice. I'm a nice guy, you know me.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, EA Sports, maybe I can actually be your video guy than to actual do a real video instead of using my name, image, and likeness.
Oh, shit.
And maybe I can get a little piece of the pie, but nah, it's all right. Just keep sharing my 500 million views of it.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but obviously you are a hilarious, miserable person, and this is kind of is how it goes.
Hey, Pat, I was actually chilling. My back went out yesterday, so I didn't even do my show today. So I just left my chiropractor, and I'm waiting on this damn cigar company to open. They're late, of course. I mean, come on.
Shit. Okay, so life is good. Last question for me, because I know the last time we talked to you, you had not watched the Netflix series Last Chance U. You said that. You said, I've not watched it, but obviously you've heard from everybody. Now, do you see some clips that come across your way? You're like, I don't remember saying that. And then all of a sudden, oh, I killed that. And do you judge your clips whenever you see them? You're like, I murdered that one.
Nah. A broad came over to the house the other day, and I didn't really want to watch Netflix with her and chill. But she wanted to watch the show. So we watched one episode.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't watch this. Okay. And she was like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. It was the first scene of the cow scene or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, they only made about $4 billion off my name on this shit. I'm not watching Netflix either. So I'm spiteful right now, Pat. I don't want to watch Netflix. I don't want to watch EA Sports video game. I'm like, man, and I can't even get 40,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Well, you're going to the moon. We appreciate the hell out of you, Coach. Hopefully it'll get figured out, and we know the Netflix and chill thing, what that leads to. Bad backs, chiropractors. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach.
Infamous, one of the palm trees at Ash 8.
Can't fucking believe you. See this fucking belt? You see this? Who just eats a whole fucking palm tree, man? You guys are fucking shitting. Just fucking unearthed the motherfucker. Ate the whole fucking thing. Like, who eats a whole fucking palm tree? Like, you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? Now let's shake now. Who did it? I'm gonna look at the fucking camera. Who fucking did it? Sit down.
Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Now, do we understand each other? Excuse me. There is no more fucking up palm trees. I'm tired of spending all this money, and now I've created a whole fucking barricade for you. I don't want to have to dig this bitch out. I'm fucking dead. I'm old. My back hurts. I'm fucking stiff as a porn dick. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down. Now, you come over here with me. Come on. Here's what I had to do to fucking stop you. And I got a better, beautiful, bigger tree. So now we are shitting in tall grass, replanted it, bitch, soiled it up, put a little trellis in here, put a bunch of fucking stones, look like Stonehenge around this bitch. And now, Ash, are you gonna fucking try to dig this bitch out? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do this again? So I had to... Ash, remember this? Remember you ate this? Did you do this? He ate once. I put this little moat around it. And just a sitting area. Come over here. We got the plastic basketball court and driving range. So if I ever want to pull out the big dog, that's our net. All we do is just slap down our driving range, you know. And bam, swing away. And that's where we swing into the net. Jimmy crack corn on this hoop. And here's my RV parking where I park the whips. Let's take you out and show you a few. Out these double gates, I'll show you a few cars. Come on out. So right here, of course, is the bad boy. The last year they made this Cadillac EXT, one of a kind. Can't find these anywhere. And then you come out here, you got the 650i, BMW, rag top, 500 to the rear, white interior. You know, you can't beat it. This is my baby though, my truck. Full sound, custom sound system in both. Top notch, only as I do. And obviously, this is my crib. Oops. All right, that's JB's cribs. Appreciate you jumping by, coming by. Listen, it's time to go. Now take your asses and get the hell out of here. I'm about to go cook some slapstick tri-tip.
been a pleasure. Now go home. Peace.
Get to look down on the property. That'll do it. Real close JB's cribs. Peace.
So we're back, man. Sorry about that, man. We had an emergency situation happen outside with our cars, man. JB and my car were both about to get towed. We parked back to fucking back. We paid in the meter, but downtown so fucked up, man. Long story short, we're good. JB at the comments ass down, but he was going in at the tow truck driver, and we made it though. We back. Sorry for the delay. Woo! You good?
I haven't left the office. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Why would you make that up?
Bro, like, I'm your co-host. Jesse ULBC. JB, your Wikipedia confirmed that you did play a preseason game. I stand corrected. All right, so y'all good now.
I played 3, but all right. I didn't even know I had a Wikipedia.
Everybody got Wikipedia, homie.
Not everybody.
Yes, they do. Marcus Russo got a Wikipedia. Look it up. Jesse
Pete Rose died. I don't know if you heard.
That's the way he did.
My main man died though.
A lot of people passed away.
5-6 people died the last couple of days.
Like insane though.
Did you see who else died? My boy from
the
Coming to America.
Yeah.
McDowell's.
Yeah.
Owner.
It's crazy.
His name is
I don't know if I can say this publicly. No, I can't even say that. I'll tell you offline. Is it John? No, Amos. Yep, John Amos and John Ashton from Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah,
a lot of John. And then the Kimmy Mutombo, and then I said P Rose, and then I'm like, damn, bro, what the hell? It's crazy right now. Huh? What'd you say though?
We might be next.
Nah, I was talking to my homie. I said, bro, we gotta live life. I said, I got about 40 good years left in me, and then after that, about 40.
So you're gonna live till 70?
Yeah, probably.
So I'm not gonna make 70?
No, I mean everybody's family different. The men in my family don't live a long time. My grandfathers both kind of passed away a little younger, so I gotta have a mindset that I got 40 good years left. What am I gonna do in these next 40 years? So I gotta get rich in that time.
You know we're fucked up because death don't come in 3s no more. It comes in like 6s.
We got some popular
beast.
Fools fucked up.
Numbers the beast.
I know where I'm going. Are you good?
I hope you think you're going.
I know for a fact.
Back in the sports world, we got some breaking news. We're gonna break it right here, right now. The Saints and the Jets are the 2 teams most likely to get Davante Adams. We broke it.
That's the report.
That's our report.
That's the report.
We broke that.
Those are the teams that he wants to go to.
Not ESPN
badly.
ticker that just popped up on my phone. No, we broke that news.
And Davante wants to leave ASAP, but the Raiders are in no rush to trade him. So a little bit of a power dynamic right there, a little bit of a shift there.
You know what I was gonna say cat and mouse, and it made me think of something this morning.
What you thinking?
In my whole entire life,
this
is how I know LA's fucked.
Talk to me.
I'm walking with a fucking 48 pack of waters.
Yep.
And a fucking mouse runs across me and stops.
Was that a mouse or a rat?
It was a mouse.
Okay.
Mice are supposed to be the squeaky and moving fast and scared and get out the way.
Mice go in your house. Rats stay outside.
This motherfucking mouse stopped in front of me.
And what did he say?
What's up?
What?
This motherfucker stopped, looked at me. I ain't never seen a mouse walk, and then just stop in front of me. Never in my life. Mice are scared. They run from everything.
Was it Stuart Little, homie?
It was a mouse, homie.
Was it Stuart Little, homie?
I'm going to tell you, I've never seen a mouse. They're so comfortable in LA That shit blew my fucking mind.
So I'm a
That's
visual
all
guy.
my daughter and my mama. That happened this morning.
I'm trying to picture stuff. So he walked in front of you, looked at you up and down like mean mugged you.
Yeah.
And said, "What's up?"
Yes.
On the dead homies.
Yes.
That's what he said to you, the rat. The mouse.
There's a mouse.
How you know it wasn't a rat? I'm just curious.
Because rats have a big long tail and they're fucking much thicker and they're a much bigger rodent. They're
Okay.
Rodent, classification rodent.
You smart. You be doing random shit like that.
This was a mouse because I'm smart.
Same family though, right?
Just mouse and a rat?
Is a mouse and a rat? Are they like relatives? Are they cousins?
No.
They're not in the same family?
No. I don't believe so.
I thought it was like a crocodile and alligator.
No. They're not the same family either.
You lying.
No.
You bullshitting.
No, they're not.
You serious?
Yes.
How you know this shit?
Different family. Mouses, I believe, I want to say, let's go back to class.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mice, field mice, and mouse plural is mice, correct? Yeah.
Say it again.
Singular mouse is plural mice. But mice can be used plural in a singular terminology because mice are usually scared of everything. That's what I said, right?
Okay.
Then I said a mouse walked up on me.
Yeah.
Right? Singular versus plural.
Yeah.
A mouse walked up on me. The fuck are we talking about?
Hold on, but if a mouse going to the house, if a rat going to the house, is it a mouse? And if the mouse go outside, is it a rat? That's all I want to know. We can move on, baby.
No.
If a mouse go in the house,
my point was, I believe a mouse, Bailey could look this up. I believe a mouse is in the mole family. Am I correct, Bailey? Bailey, don't give me the we don't know, Bailey. This is the realest show. Yes, it is, Lucy. A mouse walked up on me. Mice is plural. I know, Gene. Yeah, so I said that. Anyway, by the way, you cannot find this.
They're not mice or mouse are not in the mole family. They're not.
What are they at?
Let's see.
I know they're both rodents.
Muridae, which also the mice are part of the family Muridae, which also includes rats, voles, gerbils, and hamsters.
Told you, homie.
Gerbils
Told you, homie. You said it includes. He said
asked.
no. He said it includes rats, mouse, and fucking gerbils, homie. I knew they was relatives.
But you didn't say. You didn't
I knew they was relatives,
You
homie.
asked. You didn't tell.
So if a mouse go
We didn't
outside, it's a
argue.
rat. I told
We
you,
didn't argue
homie.
it. We didn't debate it. We didn't. You and I didn't. You didn't even have a. See, this is the. You're the epitome of the Twitter guru, homie. You won't stand on business, and you should have said it's a rat is a mouse. I know for a fact. You didn't say that though, homie. You asked a question. See, that's what Twitter do. And then after the fact, they Google it and find out. And then they come out all bold and shit.
I asked it knowing the answer.
Say asked again.
Say it.
Say ax.
Ax.
Spell it.
ASKED.
But you said it.
Ax.
Ax. AX.
And what are you saying?
Ask.
You saying the same. See why you don't slow down though? We all say that, homie, when we talk fast.
Let's dive into the show, man. We got a lot to talk about
Yeah,
here.
Bailey worked too hard for this rundown for you to be talking about some damn rats and roses.
Stefon Diggs said he demanded a trade from the Vikings because he did not want to be wide receiver 2 behind Adam Thielen. So then you weren't good enough. You didn't believe in yourself.
There's a video.
I love Thielen to death, he said. I love seeing him success. But for me, I knew I wasn't going for it. My thoughts and your thoughts, Smitty, as we listen to this video.
They treated me like a number one, but then at times it kind of like they played me small. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mind game as well, like being young and just being there. And I felt like a rejoice because I was like this, damn, I need to take my own life into my own hands. Like, and it was rolling the dice. Like, this ain't boxing. I'm not just by myself. Like, this a whole team. Like, this shit could go sour real quick. So when I wanted to get out of there, I was like, you know, when I tweeted, I was like, I think it's time for a new beginning. That was me betting on myself. And it's odd. People don't even know
What
this.
was you and Adams' relationship like?
Great. That's my bro. Like, I ain't
so.
no hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love bro to death. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love seeing him have success, but I just knew for me, I just wasn't going for it. Like, I'm like, listen, I love what y'all got going on, but it ain't necessarily the best situation for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, teams always look out for the best interests of themselves. And I never wanted to rub anybody the wrong way because my reputation was I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I kept my nose clean. I did what I was supposed to do. So when the rumors came out that I was a diva or I was this like that, I was like, man, that's water off my.
Can we translate it in hood terminology?
Yeah, do it. Why you laughing, homie?
Because he's a fucking liar.
All right, go ahead.
And you know why.
All right, what do you say?
Know what I'm saying? When you say, you know what I'm saying? every time you're a liar. And I've come to find out that if you do math and you hit 9, the 10th time, billion out of a billion will be the same thing as the first 9. Does that make sense? So when I break down football film, I do it in 9, Smitty. You know why? Because the tendency will prove itself after 9. So when the 10th formation comes out, it'll be the same as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9th. Meaning, when you get to 9, you pretty much know that a square is a square, circle's a circle. I'm just telling you. Every time you say, you know what I'm saying? You're a liar. You're fucking a liar. You're a liar. Diggs, you're a liar. Because you did the same thing in Buffalo. Were you the number 2 in Buffalo? Did you want to get out from underneath Gabe Davis? Did you want to get from underneath Josh Allen? You're a liar. Stop it. When you went out of Houston, you're going to say it's because of Tank Dell and Mitchie and fucking Nico. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? I never heard a motherfucker not say, you know what I'm saying, lie. Be like, I'm just being real. Keep it funky. Now, translated in hood terminology, tell me I'm lying. You know I'm not lying. Because you know what I'm saying? That is something, you're hiding something. You know what I'm saying? When you say, you know what I'm saying, you're hiding something. You've heard it in barbershops. You heard it in fucking in the hood liquor stores. You've heard it all over it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? Hey, Mr. Officer, you know what I'm saying? Anyone rolled out my window. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. You know what I'm saying?
5-hour energy brought to you by the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. What flavor is that one, JB?
Your favorite?
No, it ain't. What?
Grape.
This motherfucker's racist, but he's right. I love grape, Kool-Aid, juice, and soda, and pop. 5-hour energy brought to you by the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. We'll have a promo code to you very soon. Grape is my favorite flavor, and it's delicious. It gives you that real strong kind of Faygo Fanta taste and flavor, but it gives you that real sustainable long-time energy. I know it's a 5-hour energy, but really, when I drink, I have all-day energy. This is the best drink for you. Make sure you go get it. Tell them that Big Smitty Coach JB sent you. We need to find the email contact ASAP, because I got a feeling.
Was that rape?
Ooh, whoa, shit. Fuck. Damn.
I'm glad it didn't come out that way. Was that racist? I almost said that other R word.
That's your second salute today. They were calling you out earlier because you almost said the N-word.
What N-word? All right, come on. I know.
Chat, am I lying, chat? No. You wasn't like literally, I'm saying like you were saying you're pronouncing another word, but you were talking so fast that it almost sounded like you said it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, let me be clear. He wasn't literally trying to, let me be clear. No, you're not. I don't like when people say that shit around me. I call teammates out.
If a white person says that word,
just don't say that in front of me. It don't mean you automatically racist, okay? It don't mean that. Trust me. I've had
the word?
I said it does not mean like, oh, you're racist. If you say it, I don't think it automatically means you're racist. Like, not automatically. I don't think it automatically means that. But it's out of respect. As a white man, I don't think you should even like what's the big like why do you, if you know that the it might be your homie, whatever. If you know the black people around you don't feel comfortable, just not say it. It's out of respect.
The problem, though.
It's out of respect.
But you know there's a difference in the word.
Of course, but
now,
still.
Here's the word. First of all, you don't have to tell me. I've never said
y'all ain't got the right to really make that rule though.
But here's the thing though. Y'all say it with an A. Like Bernie Mac said, you're hard R. Say it with an R.
We flipped it to make it like a more of a positive almost, like a brotherhood amongst us as black people.
It's like saying bro.
Sure, but we did it amongst. It was initially amongst us. That's what it was.
What's our word then?
Y'all don't have a word because y'all was never in the position that we was in. So y'all didn't need to have some type of form of like we didn't call y'all nothing. Sure, but that's like that ain't shit.
Can we
cracker is like that's
cracker? That's hard R.
Cracker ain't shit. Cracker is just because the cracker's literally white.
Don't say hard.
The N word with the hard ER was the last thing we heard before they fucking killed. Come on, JB. We ain't about to get on history lesson, JB.
Homie.
And I'm not saying you did it. Of course, we not saying. But y'all shouldn't even. Of course. I'm not. But still, unfortunately, people with your skin tone was people who did do it. So unfortunately, optically, it don't fucking look good. To stay away from it. It's a big deal, homie.
But here's the thing.
I don't say cracker in front of y'all.
First of all, I don't.
Brett, you're annoying. If I'm annoying, you're not a fucking member. How about you got 30 seconds to be a member, or you block Brett Alexander?
Here's the thing. He get a pass. That's the most fucking ignorant shit.
So ignorant.
I don't like hearing the word from even brothers. I didn't allow my players to say it on the football team. on the field when I coached. I don't think anyone should say it, period. But then when we talk about that word, and I'm sitting there like, hold on, homie. What the fuck are we talking about? And if you give someone a pass, I think that dude is what we call the white version, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the fucking fakest human beings on planet Earth.
I've called homies out. Like I had
the
teammates
Malibu
who
most
said
wanted
it.
type of shit.
Right.
That shit is.
And I'd be like, hey, bro, don't say that from me. It's not about no like trying
White
to fight.
people?
Yeah, it's been a guy who said it. Yeah, just out of like people I'm actually cool
Speaking
with,
of white
you know
people,
what I'm saying? Speaking of football though, and getting back to sports, because it's Wednesday, it's chalk talk, it's eye in the sky, and this is my favorite day of the week. We talking true ball, and I'm going back to the locker room, back to the film room as a player, and I got two coaches here, and this coach is smarter than the other coach who I'm next to every single day. So I love having him on this show. Introduce him, JB.
Our main man, legendary college and NFL offensive coordinator guru, the inventor of Chevron, Exxon, and slapdick in the UFL that he ran for a touchdown for the Memphis team a couple years ago. The main man, Coach Noel Mazzoni.
That was back. That was like way back when it was the USFL.
USFL. That was that COVID, huh?
Next year it'll be something different. Who knows?
Was it COVID year?
It was the year after.
The year after COVID. Yeah.
The year after COVID.
Yeah.
Hey, we all were. There was I think there was 10 of us, 10 teams. 10 teams, 10 staffs. I think there was 47, 49 kids, players on every team, equipment guys, everybody, all staying in the downtown Birmingham Sheraton.
So that all 10 teams were in the Sheraton, and all games were played in Birmingham, and all practices were in Birmingham.
Yeah, we practiced at Sanford, some guys at high schools, but so you had, you know how you have those like meeting rooms, you know how you should go on the road and the meeting rooms in a hotel.
Yeah. Big area, yeah.
So like we would have the meeting room from like 9 to 11. Then we'd have to pack all our stuff up because the Houston Gamblers would come in and they'd have it. And then you'd have to, like, you may have a staff meeting, game planning, be a knock on the door. Hey, it's our turn. You'd have to leave. They'd come in. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Was it fun at all?
Yeah, it was fun for about the first 3 or 4 weeks, and then it was like, okay, I had enough of this shit. Yeah,
really? Yeah.
I mean,
Tommy was the head coach in Houston, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was with Larry Fedora at the Breakers, New Orleans Breakers. He was at the Gamblers. Spike? Skip was at the Birmingham. Still did a great job. So it was a lot of fun, but it got old after 134 days in the same hotel room.
Yeah, I bet.
Was there any drama amongst teams?
Not really. All the guys were pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was really nothing.
Imagine the Pac-10 living together for a fucking season.
That's insane.
That's what it was. Yeah.
God damn. You see UCLA, SC, Oregon, everybody at the same fucking facility for the whole season.
In the same hotel.
Shit.
Hey, then you walk across the street. Everybody plays in the same stadium. You walk in the stadium, and there may be, if you had the early game, if you weren't playing Birmingham, right? Hey, if we were playing Houston or whatever, there might be 50 people in the stands.
Oh yeah, it was brutal watching it, man. I don't know how. I was like, God damn. Like, could everybody hear your calls? Like, are you having to fucking whisper and shit?
Well, yeah, because I mean, imagine you're in it's like you're in the same facility for the whole season with your opponent, right? And sleeping in the same hotel, the whole deal. But the players were really great. They really handled it really well.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt. What's your take, man, on this? You coach in the league. You've seen the prima donna, uber paid guy. You've seen the hardworking guy that just wants to play in the NFL or college, and then you see the guy that made it and now has no investment in it. You've seen both spectrums. We've both been there and seen it as a player coach. Where are you at with this Davante Adams news? Speaking of some NFL thing, real quick, he wants out of Vegas. Seems to be that Antonio Pierce, who I played with and grew up with, is kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to beg you, which is kind of the cloth we're cut from. Like, I'm not going to beg you. Go ahead. I don't care who you are. No one's bigger than this team, which used to be our motto back in the day. Now it seems to have gotten away from coaches because I think we all are kissing their asses and begging them not to enter the portal, quote unquote, even in the NFL. This guy.
It trickled up, Smitty. That's the portal in the NFL. It's the portal is now in the NFL.
Ending trades under contract is not the portal. Isn't that the portal?
Yes, that's the portal right there. Hey, I'm the quarterback at UNLV. I don't like it here. We're not calling up pass plays. I'm going to just leave the team, and I'm going in the portal. That's it right there.
By the way, they put up 59 and more passing yards than that guy did all season.
Yes.
Hey, what do you think about IR5?
IR5. What the hell is IR5?
That's injured reserve 5. That used to be AR5. Now he's IR5.
He's talking about Anthony Richardson, my coach's quarterback, who continues to get hurt every other fucking game.
Oh, so now you call him IR5, not AR5.
Yeah,
I do know.
He does. I don't.
That motherfucker's hurt
All
everywhere.
I know is that son of a bitch made the best throw I'd ever seen 2 weeks ago.
Ever.
Unbelievable.
Ever. Like Hall of Fame level.
But that's it.
He bumped into somebody, damn near fell, got his foot back, threw a perfect dime, 80 yards, couldn't have handed the ball off to him better.
Hey, it doesn't mean he's an all-pro quarter. It doesn't mean anything, but it is the most unbelievable throw I've ever seen. It's like a Jamarcus Russell deal, right?
Yep.
Guy could throw it. Hey, here's what I always thought, right? JB is, we've all had guys that 6'4", 225, run 4.6, dress in a phone booth, saved women and children off the streets, right? But and play quarterback that are working at 7-Eleven because they ain't got all the other pieces.
And we tell the story. We tell the story, whether it's in jail or unfortunately at a funeral, about how good that dude was. Like one of my good friends who was a legendary Compton legend, Big Ed, just died. Grew up with everybody in America, like in the streets, know who he was. Like, this guy should have been in the NFL. He should have been in the NBA. He should have been. Guess what? A shoulda, woulda, coulda. There's nothing worse than a waste of talent.
What's that? Like all the New York street basketball legends.
Yep.
Helicopter Henderson from Fifth.
Earl Manigault, the GOAT.
Yeah, he was better than anybody ever to play the game. But
guess what? He didn't get paid.
Hey, there's levels to this shit, bro. It ain't this I paid for everybody.
Well, luckily Anthony Richardson doesn't fall into that bubble.
Well, he could.
Guys.
He could fall into that bubble.
We're talking about guys who didn't make it. Anthony Richardson is there.
No, I'm not saying AR can't make it. It's still early. Look at Darnell. Look at Darnell. They were to throw him out with the baby in the bathwater a year or two ago. Darnell at the Vikings. He's lighting it up.
Darnold.
Oh, Darnold. Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Sorry, Darnold. He's lighting it up.
Oh,
I mean, everybody wrote him off for dead 2 years ago.
I wrote him off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
We got some film on Sam Darnold today that we're gonna break down, by the way, and I think we got some Jared Goff, 18 of 18. Hopefully that gets inputted by the time we show some film. But he went 18 of 18. I wanted to break that game down because 18 of 18 is just not the same impressive 18 of 18 it used to be. Smitty says I'm called a hater now, and I'm like, well.
Yeah, but then we go back to the cover 2 conversation, right? I mean, the ball gets out quick. You're throwing bubbles. You're throwing quick slants. You're throwing sticks. You're not taking a 7-step drop, climbing the pocket, and driving the 18-yard field dig in there like we used to, right?
Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why we're still talking about AR5's throw 3 weeks ago.
We are
hurt now again, and now he's a nobody. So like that's just what I don't get. But anyway, that's Smitty. He loves IR5. We're gonna break this down because it's a dink and dunk league now. It's unbelievable.
Who's gonna be the coach in Florida? Napier going to still be there?
No way.
You don't think so?
Hell no. They're going to lose probably every game from here on out, right? They're going to be underdogs. They got the hardest schedule in America. They're going to be the underdogs going forward. So I don't know.
I just know that there's been a lot of room reservations made in Gainesville by various Power 5 college coaches for when the portal hits December 7th.
Okay, so we had a conversation yesterday about a certain segue that we're about to go to because Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels lost to a Kentucky team led by Coach Stoops, friend of ours, that could have beat Georgia a couple weeks ago. Had a disappointing loss to South Carolina already. And Kentucky could be undefeated in the top 10 right now, but they lost 2 heartbreakers, and then they go and beat Ole Miss, who had the #1 offense. But you broke it down a little bit, and I didn't really think about it. Ole Miss has played nobody. Absolutely nobody. Furman. Who they played?
Forest.
Wake
Georgia
Forest.
Southern.
Georgia Southern and
Wake Forest, Furman, Georgia Southern.
Oh, Tennessee State or Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
Holy shit. So wonder why. You know what I mean? Then you see in Alabama play Georgia and go up 28-0. You're sitting there like, well, fuck, Kentucky should have beat Georgia. Is Kentucky good or is Georgia not good? Is LSU good or is SC good or is LSU just so bad? Because UCLA was in the game with LSU. USC beat LSU. Then USC goes to Michigan and get dominated 32 passing yards by Michigan's quarterback and lose. And I'm sitting there like, maybe LSU is the common denominator. Maybe Georgia's the common denominator. Maybe college football is the common denominator. And it's not very good.
There you go. Look at what now this is now it's the portal. This is what the portal's done, right?
I think it is. I seriously think it is. I think philosophies, if you go from a new philosophy every 30, 60 to 90 days, coach, and you're transferring to a new school, you can't sit here and tell me that's why O-line play is worse than ever. That's why it's easy to go get the quarterback. When you get defensive linemen and go see ball, hit ball, it's real easy. You don't got to teach anything. Hey, this is your gap, and that's the quarterback. Go welcome himself to you. Like, I don't understand why people don't grasp the concept. O-line takes 5 guys in unison with a running back or a tight end, sometimes 7 guys, to be on the same exact page at all times, regardless of the front. Well, I don't understand why people don't understand this.
Hardest job in sports, offensive line.
Hardest job in sports. As a unit and in unison, you have to do all this to stop these guys from doing twists and ETs and Texas and stunts and pressures and which,
by the way, JB, can change. You can change it a second before the snap. You have to make a decision a second before the snap, right?
So you go from 2 line to a 3.
Yeah.
And then the backer move.
Oh, wait, he's a 3 and he slants. Oh, and here comes Will Backer off the edge. Oh, wait, the Will Backer's on the edge, but he doesn't come. He backs up. Oh, but then the mic comes. I mean, the play offensive line is extremely hard. Hey, and by the way, and you ain't gonna ever get your picture in the paper.
Never.
And you know you're not getting it. Although I will say this in my history of being a coach, the thing that amazes me the most about the game is the offensive line. Now here's these big 310-pound big old. I mean, first of all, they're guys you want in your foxhole. Yeah, they're all good. They're all like foxhole type guys, and every one of them always has the best looking girlfriend.
And he's about to say that. Big dudes got we got game. We got game. Big dudes. I was a D lineman, but still, as a big fella, you got it's the mouth. It's the mouthpiece.
No. Don't get it twisted, Smitty. You can't say I was a D lineman. We're talking O-line guys. We're talking the big heavies that show up. You know, they're sitting at Golden Corral all afternoon, right? And then they walk out. And they walk out. You're not sitting at Golden Corral. I can tell you that right now as a D lineman.
Hey, no, let's go to the board and actually show what we're talking about when it comes to offensive linemen, the transfer portal, and why quarterback play is so bad because of offensive line play being so bad. And we're going to break down why. I want to clarify what JB's saying here. He's not saying because the kids are bad players or they're not, or the skill sets aren't there. He's saying that it's like instant oatmeal offenses now. Just add a kid and teach them how to run left, run right, and let's go play ball. There's the lack of growing as a player, right? By the coaching. Is that what you're saying? Yes. And I say it before we go to the board, I say like weight room philosophy is different from Alabama to Georgia, right? Offensive line coaching is different. I might kick vertical on my kick set for tackles, or someone else might teach go attack the
quick set,
the
jump set.
Jump setup. Vertical set. What are we? Philosophies change. And then all the terminology changes. And guess what? Don't change. Defensive linemen being more athletic than ever before and still running a 4.4 right past you.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I don't understand why people can't grasp the concept that we need to do this. We're going to take a bump.
Well, if
and
your left tackle, if my left tackle was as athletic as Smitty right there, who's played the game, my left tackle would have been playing on the same side of the ball with Smitty. He would not be the left tackle.
Thank you. Great point. Because that's what people don't understand. And left tackles are freaks.
I'm going to say Trent Williams now. I don't know. Trent Williams is a crazy athlete now.
Yeah, but they're not the same athlete. They're not Leon.
They're not twitchy. They're not twitchy.
They're not Leon Lett. They're not Warren Sapp. They're not
Donald.
Chris Jones, Aaron Donald. They're not these type of guys. So we'll draw up some different fronts and let's take a bump, baby, and we'll go to the board.
Oh God, I love this. I love this shit. I love this board. I'm trying to get me one of these, and he won't send me the guy's name or anything. JB,
he ain't gonna tell you, Coach. He just keep things exclusive.
I think hey JB, next time you grab some shorts out of your dresser drawer, please grab a pair that's got some ass in them, please. You're looking kind of droopy right there.
He ain't been in that weight room, Coach. He need to do some squats, don't he?
He's losing weight. I think he's losing weight.
He lost like 50 pounds. He looks sick.
Yeah, he losing weight, looking good.
Looks horrible. Yeah.
I love this. Oh my God, where are you guys? I might just drive over and hang out with you guys for a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, you might as well, LA. So, JB, explain to people, what are you doing for the novice fan? What's going on right now?
Coach Mazzoni, these are 4 just 40 fronts, okay? We'll classify these differently. Coach Noel has this classification.
Hey, JB, tell them what 40 means.
All right, so 40 is 4 down linemen and some sort of 2-backer set, however you want to classify it. I classified it by a name, so my offensive line and a whole team understood. So right here, we call this an even front for my terminology. Coach Mazzoni may have a different one. This one would be stacked. Because remember, I'm in JUCO. I coach a bunch of guys that probably a little bit on the slower side. There's a reason why they came to me. Noah was at UCLA where they had fucking 4.0 students. So here's the thing. Stack. Why? Technique stacked over what? Backer. Backer stacked on the technique. Make it real simple for my guys. Stack front. Even. Guess what? I have a guy over the center, a guy in B gap. We call that an even with a shade and 3. Eagle. All right? This is what we call eagle because we have a 3 technique stacked by a mic and an open V-gap backer with a head-up nose or a tilted nose. And then we call this hawk. All right? I call it hawk for the simple fact to change it because it's almost an eagle if you look. But guess what? The mic's over the nose compared to over the 3 technique. So this was an eagle. So these are the fronts that I classified. And Coach Noel may classify them something else. But understand what Coach Mazzoni and I's point is. This group of 5 that came from transfer portals are now listening to an offensive line coach that is totally different than this group of 5 that entered the portal going somewhere else or came from somewhere else's philosophy. These guys have to do different things now in regards to being in unison with this offensive line coach's terminology. Now, let me explain it. Coach Mazzoni, what do you call this front?
I'd say the same thing. That's an even, and I'd call that an under front.
This one?
No, the top one. The top right. Yeah. It's 4 down spacing, right?
Yep. So Noel calls it under. I call it even. 2 philosophies in 2 places already. What do you call this, Coach?
That one right there'd be a stack.
Okay. What do you call this?
I just call that 4-2.
You call that 4-2?
Yeah.
What do you call this?
Eagle.
That's an eagle.
I would not differentiate between what you have eagle and hawk, because my guys aren't junior. That's why I wouldn't recruit Garden City Jake's offensive lineman.
All right, so right here, basically what Coach is saying is these 4 guys are the same as those 4 guys in protection.
Right.
That is what Coach Mazzoni's saying. So he would call this the same as this.
Yeah, because the mic just shifted over slightly.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit. Yeah.
I called it a different front just for the simple terminology for our RPO segment. So we may read the mic compared to reading the mic. He's over the center versus.
And if you ask 4 other coaches, you would get 4 different words, maybe. That's your point, right?
Yes, that's my whole. You get a 4-4 here. You might get you might get an under or an over call. This one right here, this eagle might be a solid. You might hear a guy call that solid.
Yes.
This could be a 40. We might just call that 40. So like, there's 4 different terminologies by 4 coaches, and you expect these old linemen in the portal to block Aaron Darnold.
Wait, and JP, and then add on Smitty, right?
Yep.
They also then have to know where is the strength of the formation.
Come on now, add a tight end on there.
Yeah, is it tight end to the right? Is it tight end to the right or the left? That changes calls.
Because me at Ball State, I had 2 different philosophies. I had 2 different defensive coordinators. When I first got there, we called the strength to the field, right? It was to the field or boundary.
You're a field defense.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
And then later it was tight end.
Hey, no, don't even start this though.
Oh my God, that's now you're talking 3-3 stack stuff, right?
Down.
3-2, yeah.
Now there's a difference. This is stack, odd. We call it odd because we don't want to say stack because our 40 is what we call stack. This is odd.
Yep.
This is what we call 50. So now this is
wait. Put one more, JP. Put one more. Now play the tackles or your ends in 4 eyes. Now that's 2 more.
2 4 eyes. Yeah.
Now that's odd. Like if I was JP's coordinator, I'd call that okay. We got to call that odd tight, right?
Or coach, we go what? There we go. Or coach, we do this. What is that? Bear.
Yeah.
So now we're jumping into bear looks. Now we have a different look. Now we go diamond. Let's go diamond real quick. Another odd surface front. So now we go bear or remove one backer and just go 6-man. We call it diamond. So these are odd surface fronts. Now the O-line has to learn all this shit.
So he's drawn 8 fronts. Okay, 8 fronts, and wait, we haven't even talked about the pressure looks out of these yet, right?
Right.
And JB, Coach JB is going to coach. He's going to put in one run scheme. Just one run scheme to the right has to be repped against every one of those fronts.
One run inside zone to all those 8 fronts.
Just to the right. Oh, wait a second. Now we got to do it to the left.
Then we go left. Then we got outside zone or gap, power, counter against all those fronts. Then you got to add pass protection. Rip Liz, Roger Larry. What are we doing? Are we full sliding against bear automatically? Are we big on big? Is the running back gone? Who's hot? Who's not? Side adjust. You guys have no clue.
And they have no clue. Then the next thing is now the right tackle has to know what the left tackle's doing, so they all got to talk.
Slide. Safety's down. And we'll show you one play. So coach is talking about. Let's just draw up a simple even or front. Coach will call it an under. There we go. All right. Now let's call this. We'll go tight end.
Hey, JP. Since we're in class here, let's show him why to line up in those positions you have them. Why is the will inside the end? Why is the mic over the center? Instead of slid behind stacking the tackle, because it has gap integrity, right?
So he's D, he's C, he's B, he's A, he's C, he could be B, he could be A weak or strong to the tight end. So everybody there has a gap. So we call that D, call that C, call that B, A, B or A, depending on what you do. B, C. And then anything else out here. So, and then to even give you a little bit better understanding real fast. So we'll teach you real quick. We'll make it real big splits here so we can teach you what this means. All right, so let's just color these in real quick. Let me give you another color. Let me give you blue. There we go. All right, Coach, now we're going to talk. This is what it is. So let's just say this is what we call a 1, 2I, 2, 3, 4I, 4, 5, 7, 6 is head up, 9.
Here you go.
All right, it's the same going left. Now, in those techniques by those players, guess what? Now you do the same thing. You add those techniques into a front, and what you get is this. By technique, what gap do they have? So, right here, let's be 5 technique. Guess what he has? C. 3 technique. Guess what he has?
B.
C. The mic, we call it 10 because he's 1 and then he's over the 0. He has what? A. Over here. A. Over here. B. Over here. C. Now you chime it up when you teach O-line play at high school level or elementary. That's kind of how you do it. That's a real simple version, but.
Oh, and by the way, Smitty, they could line up there, and at the snap, they could all slant to different gaps.
Yes, they can.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. O-line. Oh, you used to do it all the time, right?
Hey, O-line, by the way, I know you did that over with Coach Callahan in Nebraska, but you're here now in Georgia. So
it could be a field side blitz. We might have called it shock or shoot over at Ball State. The entire D line's moving weak. The sound backers coming on the outside. Now it's like, how does that change your protection up front? So there's so many situations.
Which started the whole conversation about the whole portal, and you only have maybe an offensive lineman for a spring practice or camp. Is that as an old O-line coach used to tell me, JB, your O-line has to play like a nickel, not 5 pennies, right? And so there's tremendous amount of reps involved with playing offensive line. Unbelievable.
No doubt. All right, we got some film to show, Coach. We're gonna take to a bump. We're gonna get on and show some. You want to see some Sam Darnold first, since he's balling?
Yeah, let's watch a little Sam.
All right, let's watch
Sam. Good San Clemente boy, my boy Jaime down there. San Clemente. Yeah,
yes,
Jaime.
Coach. Yes, Coach.
Coach Jaime.
Take us to a bump, baby. We'll be right back with some film right now. All right. We good?
Yep, we are good.
Coach, you got me?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. We got the 49er Minnesota game just from a few 2 weeks ago, I believe. And we got this game right now. We got Minnesota last game as well. So we got a little good film here. Now, explain this, Coach, real quick. We play the Niners front here. What we just showed you. Now, I don't know if you noticed all this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of that real quick. We got the pin. Boom. All right. I don't know if we just talked about similar front here. Now, this is a little bit of 11, 12 personnel sting. 2 tight ends here, 2 receivers here. We call that 12 personnel. So look at what's going on here. We just talked about this 40 front, and now you got 3 backers, a corner down here, some sort of nickel safety probably, and then your free is cheated over to the tight end side. So it looks like some sort of, it could be a stack front. It could be an even or an under, what Coach was saying, because he's in, it looks like a shade. That could be an under because they're on the left hash. The strength is tight end left for the offense, tight end right for the defense. So it could be in an under. Looks like, or excuse me, an over.
Yeah, I think it's over front.
Yeah, an over. I'm sorry, they're treating the double tight end as a
4-2 over, 4-2 over, 1 free.
4-2 over, 1 free, and we would call it a stack in my terminology. Coach Mazzoni calls it 4-2 over. Again, the O-line has to learn 2 terminologies in 60 days. 2 different spring balls he just went to. So let's
and that's why they have to, if they're going to move that 5 technique, all right, out to a 9 or at least a 6, right?
Yeah.
So that's why now they got to insert that safety inside because they still need a C gap player. Yes.
He's D now. He's D now. He is now C, and then he is force.
Right. If you wanted to leave your 5 technique as a 5 and let him be the C gap guy, now you're going to probably play cover 3, right, JB? So that he can play outside. Yes.
Yeah. He's your hook curler now, and then here's your roll. Yep. This is tough for a right-handed Q to get left, huh, Coach?
Oh my God! I tell you what, when I was with the Jets, like Brian Schottenheimer, we would, like, and a lot of teams do this. They would never call a bootleg or a naked to a quarterback's left. They'd always go to the right.
I agree. I wouldn't either. I don't care if you got a tendency on me or not. I'm going to put him in a better position than what you know. I don't care.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Like, I'd rather have you know that I'm going right and let him be comfortable and make a better play than you.
Absolutely.
And having him go here naked in front of a free rusher and have to get my hips around and now see ball hit my throw the ball. That's a tough one. That might be a pick 6 right there.
Yeah. And that's what happens right there.
That's what happens. Let's dive into another one here. First down. These are first downs right here, Noel. Sam Darnold on first down. Minnesota 4-0 right now, leading the North this early season.
He's balling right now.
Probably the MVP, huh?
Okay, so now I like his footwork there, JB. All right? Because it's quick game footwork. I don't know how you taught it. All right. But
I probably wouldn't have dropped.
3-step.
Well, because every route has a correlated drop to it, and so it's all about the rhythm of your drop.
And I think we moved it last week. No, I think you were talking. This was a 2 high side, and this is the 1 high beater.
Yes,
here.
yes.
So I think that's what you were saying last week.
Because like if you watch the old guys, like the old Bill Walshes and all that, where like everything had a rhythm to a throw, right? 1, 2, 3, ball. If I was going to throw something quicker, like a speed out, it might be 1, 2, 3, ball.
And I want to show little different clips of different quarterbacks today with Coach Mazzoni because I want you to see his feet work versus other quarterbacks we're going to show you today on this segment of Eye in the Sky Don't Lie, because I want you to see how he is in the pocket, even though he's athletic. Don't get fooled. Sam Darnold can run. He beat me on a 90-yard power read. I know he can run. Having said that, he is comfortable in the pocket and wants to get the ball to his receivers. That's his primary job versus guys that we're going to watch here in a second. Let's go transfer real quick, Coach. I'm going to go to another guy you like called Matthew Stafford.
I was just thinking of him.
God.
When you said that, I was just thinking of him.
We got the best fucking film breakdown segment in America. So here's Matthew Stafford, Coach, against the Niners with no wideouts, no O-line. Again, proving all sinners in all of football. Let's go to a pass play here. They beat the Niners without anybody, and he just makes guys better, right? Quarterbacks make the O-line, and quarterbacks make wide receivers get paid. Isn't that how it kind of works?
You got that right. How about this kid? I went to try to recruit him out of high school, South Lake Carroll. All right. They also had a pitcher there named Kershaw.
Kershaw.
In the same class.
Yeah, they're boys. There's another person out there, too, at the same time. I think it was the other pitcher.
Oh.
They had another pitcher, Major League Baseball pitcher. Oh, and Alex Stein was there with him.
Jeez.
Remember the guy?
So you can see this. So see this first step he takes? So that kind of that punch step, right? All right, which is really an information step. So like he's trying to gather as much information with that first step. So now he knows what kind of drop I need.
And it's cloudy, Coach, right? Look at this.
Yes.
It's cloudy. I mean, it's fucking cloudy. Look at this. Everybody's within 5 yards of each other. Matthew Stafford don't like that. He's processing information with his drop. What we see now with these young cats is they see this and they immediately escape.
And you know why? And this is why, because playing quarterback's all about gathering information. And what a young quarterback does is he waits till he has the ball in his hands, and then he starts trying to gather information. Too late. Done. Done.
Now,
You got to gather pre-snap information. You got to always be gathering information. And Matt, obviously, is an all of fame type guy. He knows this, right?
Yep. And the guys that escape right away, though, Noel, is because they depend on their athleticism sometimes way too much, and it ends up hurting them in the long-term career-wise in their longevity or sustainability, right?
Right. And another problem young guys have is they want to see everything. When you see everything, you see nothing, right? So you have
see a little, see a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta narrow vision. You got a wide vision this thing. Okay, where am I going to start my progression? Now I got a narrow vision. All right, who's the one guy that's going to make me make a decision? I got to know what to do.
Right away, coach, we're breaking down the Rams. I've seen 7 snaps. He's under center. He's under center. We don't see that no more.
No.
And Shaun does it. Detroit does it. Coach Johnson does a good job up there in Detroit. You're starting to see a little bit more in Baltimore now with Derrick Henry and Lamar. They're forcing Lamar, get under center. We can open up play action. Lamar actually looked pretty damn good last week under center. So you're starting to see guys do it now because defenses will turn it down. They don't want to take on no under center, 2-back, tight, 12 personnel look like this. Defenses don't want to deal with it. It's been so long. It's like when we went from 21 to 10, Noel, everyone's like, oh, shit, what is this? 4 wide receivers. We're going back to 21 and 12, and defenses are like, what the fuck is this?
Right, watch. Go slow motion. Go slow motion right now, all right? So if you're a defense, okay, let it run. Just let him take his drop, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. So the defense has to hold on for 4 steps to know, is this run or pass?
Compared to in the gun, you're saying?
In the gun, they have to hold for 1 step.
Good point. So now defenses are holding because we don't know what he's going to do. We got a motion. Can we hand this ball to this fly sweeper here? Yep. Can we hand this ball to the back and then run naked?
Yeah.
Can we hand the ball to the back this way and run naked this way? Because I have a tight end who can run that and that. So we have options under center where you just don't see it anymore. The good teams under center are the teams that are going to win football games in the NFL. I'm just telling you right now. Let's go to another one real quick. 2nd and 4, coach. Give the fans an idea of 2nd and 4 play call. We're in 12 personnel here, and it's 2nd and 4 for an offensive coordinator.
So it's a little bit different in college than the NFL, but in college you're thinking, okay, I'm on schedule, right? I'm on schedule right now. It's like,
you can run offense, right, coach? You can run your offense.
I mean, the whole call sheet's open right now. Everything's open. I may take a shot. A good hard my run. Just anything. Defense has to play everything in my now
on your arsenal.
Yeah, coach, you still there?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So they got to play your whole playbook. They don't know what you're going to come out in. But in the NFL, explain what's the difference.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit different because like in college, in college you always thought, okay, if it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 4, those are like we're still not afraid to run the football.
Yeah.
Right. In the NFL, if it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, they treat that like 3rd and medium. I mean, it's pretty much a throwdown for them. Because it's hard to run the football in the NFL now. It ain't easy.
And this is 2nd and 4. So in the NFL, we're taking a shot possibly. We got dual tight ends here. We got dual tight ends. We can do a lot of things here as far as take a shot. 2nd and 4. Or we run the football knowing I have 3rd down and short, right?
And if you take a shot, you're going to show them my run formation so I can take my shot, right?
And now it's 3rd and let's go see. We ran the football. It's 3rd and 2, coach. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. I'm sure it's probably pass down now in the NFL, right?
Yeah, mostly it's pass.
They ran it, got the first.
Oh, now they ran duo, which is the new play in the right. It's just double. Everybody doubles.
Everybody doubles. Old school ISO personality by a zone scheme, and we're
see the doubles happening on the tree. The doubles. See the doubles. See the doubles. See the double. How about double by the tight ends? And now let the back run off the double teams.
Duo. Okay. Interesting.
That's called duo.
Yeah, duo's been around, Smitty, that people are just now starting to. There you go. So here's the duo on this side. 1, 2.
Right. Yeah.
Guess what? He's trying to pull somebody, influence somebody.
To open up that middle.
We got a double here. We got a double here. We got a double there. And so we got a hat for a hat, right, Coach?
Yes.
He's got those choices here. And even though we got everything blocked up, right now, how I pause this, Coach, he should score.
You would think
That's
so.
what we think. That's how hard it is to run in the fucking.
It closes so quick when you press play.
Watch this full speed.
In college, that's probably a touchdown, though, in college. But NFL.
No wonder that Mike linebacker is a boy dog. He's a dude now.
Dog.
Yeah. San Diego, shout out to San Diego native. Right there. Mr. Warner, best linebacker in football, in my opinion. But guess what? People don't know. He don't make the play. But you know what he does?
Force the cutback.
He makes him bounce this because he wants to get this double here. He wants to go there. The back does. Guess what? He can't. So he did his job, and that's what people don't understand. Let's see if he throw the fucking ball one time. They're running the football here, Coach. Now he gets outside now, and then
he's going to his left.
Yeah, on his left. Tough, man. Coach, it's just tough to get your fucking head and your hips around right here. I mean, I used to do a drill here because we're going left. First of all, we're wrong here drilling this with the ball, so I can turn my hip with the ball.
Yeah.
And now I'm square, getting my dick downhill and my shoulders. That's what I used to tell JUCO guys so they understood it. Noel could say, let's get perpendicular and parallel. Because UCLA.
Yeah, it's a little different.
I got JUCO guys. Get your fucking dick downhill, motherfucker. All right, so that's the difference in JUCO and D1. All right. So you're getting the best of both worlds, Jay-Z, R. Kelly. And then
shit.
Let's get to a better play here. 1st and 20, Coach. We got draw zone, draw and screen, and you're saying, no, let's run offense on 1st and 20 because everybody's expecting draw screen on this long down and distance. Yes. Mina Kime says we can't run this defense. So what do we do here? 1st and 20.
Middle of the field should be open.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this is it's hard playing quarterback in that level, bro. So this is everybody's doing now the little you call a pass concept with a screen attached.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch the tight end come out and the back come out. Okay, he's going to block for the back on the screen, but you're going to run a pass concept behind at first. Read the pass concept. Throw the check down, but you're actually blocking for the check down.
If something's there, great. If not, we're checking this down. We got a lead blocker.
Yes.
No doubt. We used to run dual screens the same similar way. Let's go to one more film, Coach. We got some. You know what? Let's go to your boy. We got so much good film. I got Jalen Hurts in Tampa Bay from this past game, and I got Kansas City, Atlanta from last week. So let's go recent here.
Let's do it.
Let's get some.
Tampa Baker. Baker was lighting it up, bro.
Baker been lighting it up now.
Baker was lighting it up. Well, he got me a ton of fantasy points, Smitty.
It's Baker Mayfield time.
Wake and bake, shake and bake.
This is last game, Coach. We're the first people to probably show this game. By the way, shout out to DB Sport.
11 personnel here, one back, one tight end. Tight end to the right for the defense and left for the offense.
What's the front? Hey, Smitty, what's the front? What's the front?
Get up here on the defensive side.
What's the front?
I love getting these fucking defense. Ask him. No, what were you asking, Smitty?
What's the front?
What's the front?
Tight end right for us. So we're in the even front. We got 3 technique right here. Hold on, let me see. It's double threes right now. We in 30. Are we in 33s?
Let's go. I'll give you a look. Let me give you a look.
We might be in 33.
There we go.
Right now.
There we go. There's the tight.
Here's a better look right here. Here's a better look right here.
Double two.
Double two. Well, he's winding out here. He's winding. Double threes.
So, like, usually if you see double threes, you're expecting some sort of movement, right?
Game, some type of game, some type of twist.
And explain what that means, Smitty. You got it. Touch it.
Double threes right here. So we got three technique right here. It could be anything. It could be something where the three technique is getting upfield.
Touch the board.
Three technique is getting upfield. We got the end.
Touch the board. Touch it, Smitty. Touch it, Smitty. Touch it, Smitty.
We got different games here. It could be something when the backers coming in.
Now use that one. Now you can give it a loop.
Now you get the loop right here. So bump.
Oh,
all the way around. Same thing here if you want to. All right. Now he's really wide right here, so I'm not thinking he's gonna come all the way inside. But it could be vice versa, where in comes in first, turn loops out. There's a lot you can do with this. But when you're in double threes, expect a game.
Yes. Thank you, Smitty. Preach, Smitty. Preach, baby. Preach to us.
Now, Coach, let's talk about double threes. When we classify the front as the O-line, my personal opinion and philosophy is if we get a three technique, it is some sort of 40 front.
40.
If we don't have a three technique and it's an open V gap, then it's an odd front. That's just how that's my terminology. So if we got a guy touching here, which we do, it's a 40 front. Now we got to classify what 40 front it is. So that's just how we start the protection.
So this is typical how a 3-down personnel team would get to their even spacing, right?
Yep. Because this is definitely odd personnel.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody understand. This is odd personnel, which a lot of you may not understand, but this is a guy. These are odd personnel bodies. Look at that.
Those are like backer tyck guys.
Yes.
Linebacker type guys.
And these are V-gap players.
Oh, there he went.
Last minute. Went back to an inside 2-eye A gap. So you're right. It really is just a
so went back to an over front.
Over
front. I call it eagle. Yep. Noel calls it over.
Yep.
Because why? We have a 3 and a backer stack.
Yep. 3 stack. Yep. Playing that 2-eye.
Baker Mayfield getting the ball to the most underrated wide receiver in history of football.
Michael Evans, Galveston Ball High School, Coach Jerry Drones. Jerry Drones.
Hey, no, you coached him at A&M, didn't you?
No, he was gone by the time I got there. I had Josh Reynolds and Christian Kirk.
Oh, that's right. Christian Kirk's balling.
Hold on, Coach. Were you at A&M when y'all played Ball State?
Did you play A&M?
We played I was hurt that game, but it was my 2015.
Well, how bad did you guys get beat?
It was bad.
And I was there.
Well, because Josh Reynolds was on that team, he scored a touchdown. So I was like, "Oh, you might have been on that team." Okay, got it.
Yeah, we played Ball State when I was there.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I was on that team, Coach. I didn't play though. Luckily for you. Go ahead.
Hey, so we're at 11 3x1, Coach. Tight end, 2 wide receivers. Wide receiver Mike Evans solo back here. We're at 2 high. That means we got 2 on the roof. Coach Noel talks about open or closed when we look at the coverage. Right here, guess what it is? Open, right? Because the middle of the field is open. If this middle safety was in the middle, we call it closed because the middle of the field is closed. So now here we go. We're a little 11 3x1 with a motion, dictating man or zone, right, Coach? And just to run the football back
look at
to
this. This is like straight out of the end zone playbook right here.
Yep.
F ghost. All right, they're running a little counter.
Let's show you the tight copy, Coach, so you can coach it up. Here we go. Tight end's going to go what? He's going to loop up. We're going to go down. Down.
Gap counter.
Pull. Yep. Center guard here. This is a center guard.
Yes.
Yep. That's a tough one. NFL, this is most like in college, you're most likely to get this. I just want to tell you because in the NFL, they're saying this guy can overtake this guy.
A scoop block, yeah.
And in college and high school, you're not. So just understand, this is a center guard situation.
Yeah. So this would fall in your pin and pull RPO game right here. Yep. Okay. So pin and pull, pin the inside, pull. All right. Pin and pull.
Yep.
Right.
This tackle right here, if you rewind, he can't get reached. And then if I'm 90 right here.
So you're going to do this, Smitty. If that 2-eye on the backside move to a shade, shade right there, right, which is now it's going to be hard for the guard to get him. So now they're going to pin back with the center and pull the guard. So you get both guards pulled.
And that has to happen
immediately.
Hey!
You.
Because you just jumped in and
Yeah. And if I'm the tackle, if that happens, coach, I'm taught to stab this guy with that arm and try to cross face. That's what I'm doing immediately.
And if I'm the quarterback, here's me. Coach Mazzoni looked over and I said, "Oh, easy. 62. Now you just jumped into 2 high.
Yeah.
Or you jumped into shake.
What you say? Yep.
Easy. 62's now saying me.
Yeah.
Now he's down. Now he knows
Yes.
I'm pulling, and now
There
we
you
can
go.
shake the play on you.
Now I'm one step.
Hey, JB, go back to the wide. I want to see what Evans runs on this. I want to see what Evans runs. All right.
There we go. He's got 2 high on the roof. We got a little trap coverage look right here. Is his eyes on the cue or is his eyes on him? Tells you it's man or zone.
But the motion tells him it's man.
Yep.
Or they roll the post safety, right?
Yep. And that's a 1 high. Now it's closed, right? Nothing.
Okay, so go back. All right, so on the backside, see Evans run the slant?
Yep.
And then you've got the bubble. And you got the bubble by that guy. So if the backside back, yeah, there you go. So Baker's looking at that guy.
We give it. If he were to, stay here, give the ball. If he jumps this,
slash would be wide open.
Or,
wait.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing right there.
Look, and this man, look.
He's so quick. He's in conflict. Beat one guy. Boom.
No, caught that.
You a bad boy, coach. You a bad boy.
Let's go to the next one real quick, and we'll get back to the. Let's go back to one more. Baker's playing well, huh, Coach?
Oh man, yeah, I'm happy for him. He's just
bad ball here.
Oh, here's a little stick. Here's a little stick. Okay, watch the footwork, right? That's Sam Darnold footwork. That same stuff Sam Darnold through the same route, right?
Yep.
Watch the little punch step. The punch step.
Yeah, punch step. Like you said, I want to get him to reposition his foot and throw this ball out of bounds, though. He never redirects that plant foot. I want to be able to. I'm a boxer, right? No, I'm a boxer. I want to be able to redirect this play side plant foot so I can throw it out of bounds. I can throw it at him, or I can throw where he's going, right? I.e. slant, hitch, at him, out route, out of bounds. This ball should be out of bounds here so he can turn up and see him, and this guy becomes a blocker now.
Yeah.
But the ball behind him now says, fuck. I got to either get vertical because I'm taught by my receiver coach to plan and get vertical anytime there's a bad ball. And that's the difference between good and great.
Still not horrible, though. Still not horrible.
Nah, you're going to gain yards.
Yeah.
And what? Coach, break the play down real quick. Tell everybody who's Baker reading.
The corner.
Oh.
Right here, he's going to start with a corner, narrow vision the corner, right? Because you got to work outside in.
I think he's reading him personally, but all right, let's break down both. Why would he read the corner?
Okay. Let's see the end zone. Because so there's pure progressions, right? There's pure progressions, and his pure progression here, because that's hot to the back. That back is not checking a backer. So his first progression's got to be hot to the flat, right?
Hot to the flat. They know we're blocking him, right? We're blocking him, right?
We're blocking him. Yeah, you're not blocking that Mike backer, right? That inside.
He's
backer.
your hot read. He's your hot read.
That's your hot. So if this was just a pure progression read, he would go back stick, and there should be an OTB in this. There should be an OTB route showing up.
Right
here.
here.
There is. Yep, right there. Yep. So it's just a spacing route.
Explain OTB to the casual coach.
OTB, over the ball.
Yep.
So you want to be inside the tackle box, over the ball, usually about 6 to 8 yards deep.
Okay. OTB.
Always got an OTB, especially in the coverage concept. So if I'm reading 3, 1 high over here and 2 high on this side, I got to have what we call a zone breaker.
Yeah.
Noel calls it an OTB. I call it a zone breaker. I have a zone breaker in every route. He's to break the zone.
Got you. Find that soft spot.
It's the same thing though. It's an OTB. He's got to get in the center of the cue so I can go from here to here. I don't go from here all the way over here.
Right.
It's just
So go back to the wide, JB.
That makes sense.
And no, we call that throwing blind. We don't want to throw blind, right? So we don't want to go from stick here to all the way over here blind when there's this many guys over here.
So let me draw some lines. Get your damn lines off there. Okay, pause it right there. Okay. Yep. So put a circle where the OTB is or your zone breaker is. Okay, put a circle and a curl. Just where the curl route, or where a curl route would be. Just draw the curl where the curl is. No, the outside guys. The outside guy.
Sorry.
Yeah, say he runs a curl. Okay, say he runs OTB. The backside runs a curl. Put another curl over there. Okay, put the back in the flat. Okay, put the tight end in the flat. Okay, so now you draw a line from the OTB to the curl to the flat.
So we're
No, just from the point. From the end of the route. From the end of the route.
No.
Right?
Under drawing.
There we go. All right.
So start from the end of the route right there.
End of the route. Draw from there to the curl. No, from there to the curl. Draw a line from there to the curl.
Yeah.
Okay, now draw a line from there to the back. From the OTB to the back.
Yeah.
Okay, now draw from like there. Okay, now do the same thing on the other side. OTB to curl to back. So you're going to make a triangle.
Yeah.
Triangle.
Oh,
triangle. Yeah.
I see what he's saying, though. Is it that window?
So what he's saying is he's going to go from triangle to triangle, not from triangle all the way backside. He has progression.
He's going to start his read always from the middle where the triangles meet.
Yeah.
The triangles meet at the OTB. There you go. Now you know what I'm talking about, JB. Okay. So now if you triangle those up, they meet at the OTB. Right there. So you're going to start your progression there and either go strong or weak off of there.
You end up back at the yellow.
No matter what, yeah.
No matter what. If it's a dead.
Yeah.
That's what JB's saying. JB's saying the zone breaker, he's not going to look at the weak flat and then end up on the strong curl.
Gotcha. Makes perfect sense.
Boom. But hey, never throw a flat late. You either throw it now or never. That's how I throw it now or never. Because you're not sitting there waiting on this stick route for him to pass him by.
Right.
Because that, like Noel said, that ain't the read. He's the read. If this was just a flat curl simple read, then that would be the read.
Right.
But that's the hot. So good job by Coach right there recognizing that. Let's go one more with Baker. Under center now, play action, possibility.
It's a run right here for
11 personnel.
Ooh.
Quick game, changing it up.
I thought it was a run. They fooled me with the stance.
Quick game. I like it underneath center. Because now, like Noel said, look at the difference between the pass get off. Look at this get off. Versus if he was in the gun. Like Noel said.
You can tell by their stance.
Look at his get off.
Look at his stance. As a lineman.
Look at
he's not in a 40 run.
Watch the backers have to hold.
Yep. For that brief second, watch what they're doing and then go. Yep.
And then the tight end does what? Are they high hat, low hat? That draws him. It's run.
Yep. He's getting a run read. So to him, it's like it is a run.
And boom.
It's too late now.
And now we're actually picking in here on this slant. And
so that concept up there, Smitty, is called a speedo concept.
Speedo.
So it's a speed corner and a speed flat. So it's a high low, right?
Gotcha. Yep.
Bad ball. I would like the ball to be here, so he's catching it and turning up. That's all.
Hold on. Let me call Baker real quick and tell him you're just bad mouthing his flat throws. Okay. All right.
Right.
Let's get back to.
It's so nitpicky, man.
Take us to a bump, baby. We'll be right back.
Right, go.
Hey, cause I love that shit. My little thing gets hard. I love that shit.
I like that too, man. Just I'm a D-line guy, so this take me back to that film room.
You even had the defensive lineman up on the board drawing shit.
Hell yeah.
He threw me off guard. I didn't know I was gonna do that, Coach. I got the chills in my chest right now.
So, Coach, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What happened is I got here a little late because I got a dog that had surgery. So I got to drive an hour, and there was a little traffic. So I get here about 5:20, and I'm supposed to get this cut-up done for you and I. And I had this cut-up getting worked. Well, the cut-up wasn't the film from Monday night's Detroit-Seattle game that I wanted to break down. Wasn't done uploading or downloading, whatever you want to call it, from DV Sports. So DV Sport was actually working on it for me. Shout out to them, man, for doing that for us. They're also going to – I know you got it at home, so we're going to get you your film, and then we can start interactively drawing on this thing. So that'll be the good part. You and I can both draw simultaneously.
Well, I would, but you kept telling me you're going to send me the name of the guy where I could get me one of those things. But Smitty, he's holding out on me. Bro.
Coach, it's a great job. Appreciate you coming.
Look at him.
He did the same thing for our next guest, another coach who he promised he was going to send him cigars about 6 years ago.
Hey, Coach Fred, were you watching some football right there?
Yeah.
Did you guys win?
Yeah. We 44 21.
Oh, 44. That's it. There's your offensive guy right there. Let him draw some stuff up.
Can I get one of those sent to me too?
What?
No kidding, right, Coach?
So I can draw too.
God, did you guys run slapdick? That's the only thing I'm asking. Did you run slapdick to win the game?
Yes, we did actually, but it was an interception. No, the QB held it too long. He held it too long.
Oh, that's what's called. That's a slapdick.
He held it too long.
I just want you to know, hey, JB, I just want you to know I added a special play this last week. It is called Hate Me, Love Me.
Hate me, love me. Okay.
Hate me, love me. Yes.
Hate me, love me. HMLM.
Hey, that's
I'm trying to think what he's doing.
Is it some sort of Chevron Exxon snag on the backside?
No, it's scissors.
Okay, so we got switch on the front side.
Yeah, well, no, we got post, right? Slow release, scissors underneath him. Okay, guy in the flat, backside stutter go.
Hey, on your scissors concept.
When we call this one, you're either gonna hate me or you're gonna love me.
When you say switch, is that an 87 switch you're talking about? A corner with a post route? Is that what we're talking about? Break it down.
Yeah, but they take a tight split, so they both come vertical. You're trying to eat up the safety on the hash. Split safety team, eat him up, right, and then boom, come right off his ass and go to pylon route.
Hey, Coach, and let's say the guy on the ball, your point, gets pressed. Do you make a you, me call? Because that's what I used to do.
The only reason he's probably getting pressed because it's post safety.
Yep.
Right? This is a split safety beater. It's post safety. That's why you get the stutter go on the backside.
Yep.
Go to the backside turn route.
If I got two press, then I would say you. That means he goes first, so we don't get a conglomeration of shit at the point. So he goes first, and now I click.
But usually if you got those tight splits, those, like the splits, like a 4-yard split between the two receivers, you usually in split safety don't get the corner pressing because they're worried about rubs. Right?
No doubt. Yeah. Or back in the flat.
You really want to play in and out on you. Try to get that in and out look where they're both off.
Well, that's what we're seeing now when we go bunch. If a guy's on the point, they're going to IO with the nickel in the corner or one, a combination of that.
And press the point.
Yep. Press the point.
Go in and out. Yep.
No doubt.
By the way, real quick, Coach, before you go, Texas A&M beat Ball State, my Ball State, 2015, 56-23. You guys are ranked 16th in the country. Not bad from Ball State, though. 23 points against y'all ain't too bad.
You scored last.
Yeah, we played. That was before the transfer portal. That was before the transfer portal, so we played all the walk-ons in the second half.
No, y'all had Kyle Allen, if I'm mistaken, and Kyler.
Please, Coach, good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you. Hey, Coach, before you get out of here, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Why in the NFL are plays so long?
All right, so there's a couple things that all started because of, and then now they start using more code words. But whenever you have the coach to quarterback communication, all right, you can have longer plays, and then plus you only have 4. You may sign a guy after week 3 or week 4, so instead of him have to learn all these code words or what does flutie mean, what is all this stuff means, right? You pretty much tell everybody what to do in the play.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
everybody,
H post, F cross, boom, boom. All right, and that was because your practice squad guys never practiced with you, so you just had a system. If I got 2 guys go on IR and I got 2 new guys that show up on a Tuesday and they got to play on Sunday, you pretty much tell them what to do.
Oh, that's a good question. I always wondered that.
Yep, good answer, Coach.
Appreciate that.
Hey, is Josh Booty back next week?
So I'll tell you a quick story. When Brett Favre came to us at the Jets, he was 18 years in the 18 years he ran West Coast, and we were triple digit, right? And he just couldn't. I mean, it just didn't hit his brain, right? Triple digit, calling the plays triple digit as opposed to West Coast, which is like flanker drive, Hank, all this kind of stuff. Well, we were like 4 Ricky and all this stuff. So basically, Shotty would tell him in the headset, he'd go, okay, let's go. Hey, Brett, get him an eye right. Let's go zip motion. Let's run act 55, which would be a play action. Tell Lavernius, the X, to run a post. Tell Chris, the tight end, to run a drag. And tell Jericho to run the big dig. All right? And that's how it's basically the same thing. He would just tell each guy what they had to run on each play.
He just turned it into his.
Yes, his language. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. Peace. Got to run.
All right, brother. I'll see you next week.
See you.
Coach Noel Mazzoni, clap it up. Insight right there. That's a guy that coached in the NFL, guys like Brett Favre, Phillip Rivers, etc., and then coach guys like Manziel and all those guys into college level, and there's a difference between the two. That's why it's galaxies apart, Big Coach Fred. It's galaxies apart. It's not worlds apart. It's galaxies. That's why Nick Saban said, fuck this, and went back to Alabama. That's why Urban Meyer said, fuck this, let me think about it, and got out of the NFL. You know what I mean? So that is it's galaxies apart. And Jimmy Johnson said it best. Anyone in college who thinks it's just a city block away is absolutely full of themselves. It is galaxies apart, college to the NFL. And remember, the roster is full of Division I All-Americans in the NFL. Division One now has D2 transfers as a backup corner, as a backup wide receiver. So the game has totally changed now, especially at the quarterback position. But Coach Fred, good win. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
We went a little long on that, so we want to get back to ball game. I thought you was like at a disco, we would call it in the 70s, or at a brothel, which we would call it in the 90s in Vegas. The green curtain threw me off. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I told you.
It was a Diddy party. I thought it was a Diddy party. Go ahead.
It's a green
screen. Well, I told you my wife was pretty upset with that last background when I'm sitting at the door. So I had to hurry up, try to get the green screen up. And then I realized, okay, I'm on the iPad. I can't change the background. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it where it's at.
Oh, that's green screen?
You can use that as a green screen. All you need is a green background, and if you have the certain filters or whatever on your laptop, you can green screen.
So what? He can put like a football field.
He can do whatever you want in the back. Any picture he has or whatever he wants in the background, he can make that happen with the proper setup.
Yep. Hey, but you gonna work it out for me to get a telestrator?
Huh?
You gonna work it out for me to get a telestrator like you and Coach? I mean, that's pretty dope.
I'm cutting out. You hear? Hey, Coach, you hear me? Hey, we got a lot going on. We got a lot to get to, man. We got a rundown for you. And I know Coach, Coach Smitty got on the board today.
I did. Talked a little D-line today,
Okay.
Boy, that motherfucker was heavy.
I was a little nervous. I was like, okay.
Hey, Coach Fred.
I never worked on a board. I didn't know how to use it really.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I was trying to get going, Coach. Let's go back and forth. Let's get this thing cracking. He was like, damn, I'm scared as a whole in church.
Usually I got called up to the whiteboard with the marker to draw stuff, but not the touch screen. I never had that right there, buddy.
Whole in church, boy. Let's dive into we got this thing going on, man. We got a little video for you.
First topic, Coach Prime. Talk some Colorado real quick. Some Coach Prime said he's not letting Shador get complacent after the UCF win. Let's show the video real quick, Bailey.
It's going to be changed tomorrow. Quarterback, you got to come out here and do better. Shador, that was horrible from you today. Horrible. You got to come with a better effort and more focus. Overall, offensive line, let's pick up where you left off in the game. Great game.
Coaching 101, right? No allowed to get comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Certain things like that. That's really what that is. That's coaching 101. Where you at with that?
I mean, like you said, it's coaching 101. I get it, but how many are actually buying it? You know what I mean? How many of those guys in that circle are actually buying that? But I'm sure they all brought into the system. But, you know, Coach Smitty, you know, there's always that one guy on the team that you're like, man, no matter what he does, you know, coach is going to talk a little mess, but that cat is going to always be in between the lines when it's crunch time. And that's what essentially is going to be, you know, there. Do you even know who the number 2 quarterback is?
I don't. I have no idea.
Nobody knows.
So,
I don't even know.
You know.
Anybody know?
I really have no clue.
I bet you some of these teams are waiting to get to them though. Shador putting up numbers. They're winning. They're 4-1. I mean, Colorado look like they bought in. They got a culture there. Deion's got a culture going on. Regardless of what we all thought, it seems like they're bought in, and they're 4-1. Like if they were to, in my opinion, if they win 7 games, to me, it's a huge success, and I would put him in the coach of the year running. Yeah. And if they win 8, I would think it would be hard pressed to not give Travis the Heisman.
As of right now, unless he just falls off the table, you know, he's got to be the guy that's got to be in that top slot right now. And it's funny because you remember back in the day, Coach JB, if you played in that central to west time zone, it was really hard for you to even be in the conversation. You know,
and the AP poll is all East Coast.
Right. So, you know, this day and age, they've created the hype train. And now he's on every platform. So, you know, the voters are getting a chance to actually see him. And you can have the Deion hate, but you can't deny what that kid is doing right now. The only question I have, though, Coach, is, and you know, you've been around it, Smith, you've been around it. I just don't know how the 165 holds up to the end of the year. And I don't know how the 165 holds up jumping pro this year. You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm gonna be truly honest. I hope they win every game. I'm gonna keep rooting against them as far as when I pick the score. It's good for the show. And number 1, number 2, I want to see Travis against an Alabama because I haven't seen him play any elite people. And I want to project him to the NFL, which I'm saying I want to see him play somebody. I need to see it. We all can agree. We know. I said it. He's the best college football player. And you can only control what you can control as far as your schedule. I get all that. Right. But that doesn't change the fact that he has not played any of those upper echelon teams yet in his 2 years. First of all, he's at Jackson State. We know what that town's like. And then we move over here. And guess what? He hasn't played one of those teams as far as an 11 overall 11 of those big time jokers running around.
You played SC?
When?
No, he was hurt last year, wasn't
he? He was hurt last year. Yeah, he was hurt.
And in the Stanford game, he went up against an NFL caliber, big bodied guy and got worked. To be honest,
the big receiver,
yeah, the big African kid. Yeah. So I'm just saying, dog. There's a little bit of snippet out there on going against an NFL style of guy versus the Colorado State and fucking.
Is there anybody on their schedule that would give that or not really?
Well, originally I thought it was. Remember, I said I thought the Big 12 was Big 12 was much better than it is right now. I think the schedule now, the teams that they play, they might not fucking lose the game now. Look at the schedule. Kansas is 1-4.
Legit, right?
Kansas State. I'd say Kansas State.
But they should have lost to Tulane. Should have lost to Tulane. I mean, let's be honest. Kansas State should have lost to Tulane. They already Utah. I don't know.
Defense wise, I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Where's that game at versus Utah?
I think it's
I think it's Utah.
I don't know.
Is it home?
Is black at home, Bailey, and gold away?
Yeah, okay, Utah's at home. The black is away.
Okay, so black's away. So Arizona will be a tough one because Arizona will score points. And it looks like their defense got better. They beat Utah.
Well, that's a matchup I want to see, too. That kid that plays receiver at Arizona who's going nuts.
McMillan or whatever, T-Mac, I think.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
And that's an NFL type of guy. And then Texas Tech. Texas Tech has a couple wideouts. Oklahoma State usually does. They seem like they're really down. Yeah, man, this is just not the conference I thought. And then I think clearly the better teams are on the other side, and they won't play them, unfortunately.
Right.
I was undefeated. You got a couple other teams on that side that I think are possible right now are in the contention of playoff, but I don't know. We'll see. I want to see them just go. I seriously wanted them to go to playoffs. I want to see them play whoever that's going to be in that. Whoever is going to be somebody, I would think, in the playoff. I mean,
yeah, and I don't think a lot of people have put it in that perspective, as you just said, playing that type of talent. I don't think a lot of people have kind of looked at it that way. Like they aren't playing SEC teams non-conference for the last 2 years, and like you said, that schedule was locked in, I'm sure, way before Coach got there. But at the end of the day, Colorado State versus playing Georgia versus playing a Florida, and even though Florida's down, you still got those guys on both sides of the field. And you know yourself, Coach, at that level, once you start to get to group of 5 and down, how many of those guys in the back end are really those guys? You might have one, but the other 3 are serviceable parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody was just talking about that on the show yesterday. Was it Weddle? Yeah, it was Weddle. He was like, NFL, man, the guy that the starter goes down, Jalen Ramsey, and in the backup is a fucking former Pro Bowl corner. The starter goes down in college. The backup's a fucking walk-on white kid. Man, there's a huge difference in the differences here, and that's what I don't think people understand. It's not hate; it's just fact. He's not going to play both ways in the NFL. He'll have a package, I believe, because he's so elite. But he's not going to play both ways continuously. And then I don't see what side he translates to at the NFL level when there is no little white guy backups.
And
I'm sorry.
My only pushback, because I agree with you guys. Like I want to see him going against those elite teams, elite talent as well. But like, do you guys also look at the fact that he's also not on an elite team? Like the Colorado team, they're solid. They got a lot of talent for sure, but Colorado is not in an elite team in itself. So when they play against these other teams, no matter who they're playing against, the scouting report is we got to slow down and stop Travis Hunter. All eyes and attention is on him. Versus if Travis was on, let's say, a Bama team where he has another 5-star over here, a 5-star over here, a 5-star over there, all eyes just couldn't be on him because it's too much talent around him. Like I think that should factor into it as well. The fact that everybody knows he's the guy and he still continue to go out here and ball out every single week.
Oh yeah, he gets it done. But I think what Coach is saying, and I don't want to put words in Coach's mouth, but I think what Coach is saying is he's still getting it done, no doubt about it. But those kids that he's getting it done against, do they really have what it takes to stop it? You know what I mean?
Coach Fred, be honest, we've all seen the guys that we've questioned and said, all right, you played 8-man football. I need to see you. We're gonna recruit you. We're gonna recruit you. We're gonna recruit you because you're elite in this level, i.e. Arch Manning, right? Plus the name helped. But we're going to recruit you because you're 8-man legend. You're dominated 8-man. We had a guy back in California. You remember his name? He went to USC by the name of David Dotson. He played 8-man football in Moreno Valley at Valley View High School in California when I was in high school. And we heard this name every day in the paper. We're like, damn, this guy had 8 touchdowns, 9 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. We're like, who the fuck is it? Well, it was 8-man football, we found out. SC still took him. And he was a fucking bust. He didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? He was super fast. He returned a few kicks, I believe, at SC. He was there 4 years because back in the day, you couldn't get rid of guys, and guys wouldn't leave. He's a local Southern California guy. He stayed at SC. He had a career. He got a degree. Hey, man, great. You got a scholarship. You played at SC. He wasn't great, though, right? He wasn't Reggie Bush. He wasn't one of these guys. And we've also seen the anomaly. All right. We took a shot at you, and you know what? You held that expectation. You still balled.
Exceeded.
That's all I want to see. That's all I'm saying. I want to see Travis Hunter show me that that's who he is, regardless of who they play. Like, because right now we can only say he's killing the competition, and that's what it is. He's killing the competition. That's just what that's the term. He's killing the competition. I mean, you can't say nothing else. I want to see the competition.
Yeah, and it's no hate. You know, everybody. Anytime you address, that team or a kid on that team, everybody says that you're hating. Nobody's hating. I'm just saying, like you are. Saying, Coach, because we know you get to the bowl game. If he's going pro, he's not going to play in the bowl game, say versus a Tennessee or whoever. So you're not going to get to see it in that matchup because they just don't play in bowl games anymore. And now you're projecting him to be the number 1 pick. You really don't know what, because I saw that somewhere where they had him as like the number 1, number 2 pick to Jacksonville and somewhere else. So, you know, you really don't know what you got until he's in the building, so to speak, and if he's going to be able to hold up, you know, physically, because you know the higher you go up, the more taxing it becomes. You know, in his frame, you know, is he going to be able to be a corner? And because if he's at corner, guess what they're going to do? Smith, they're going to push crack everything and make him tackle every single down. They're going to throw that hitch out there to Andre Johnson and make him have to play one-on-one defense every chance they get, you know. If he's going to play receiver, do you protect him by putting him in the slot so he doesn't have to worry about that press from a Jalen Ramsey type guy? You know, just so much kind of tied into it that, you know, hell, he makes enough NIL money. He may not need to come out pro right now. He may be able just to stay his senior year. But, you know, it's just one of those deals, man, where I'm kind of like you, Coach. I'd be very curious to see him navigate versus a Georgia and Alabama, who we're saying are elite teams.
No doubt.
For sure.
I got to ask you, Lincoln Riley's in the news. He's saying that we need to change the rules for red shirts. You're in the college space right now. He's saying apparently you do whatever you want, play as much as you want or as little as you want, and the only way you get an extra one is if you have two season-ending injuries and miss the whole season. I just miss the old school red shirt. If you played,
it's over.
Yeah, dog. I mean, a senior red shirt just redshirted this year. Now I want you to make fucking sense of that.
That's insane.
A red shirt senior is his tab. That's his tab. He was at Washington, and I actually know the kid in the family. I talked about it. I talked to the kid in the family. I took down my Instagram post on it. I told the kid, though, I talked to the kid, and he knows who I am. I'm like, look, I never said it was about money, son. I said that why did you wait till week 5 of this season to leave? If you already knew that they had a new staff come in, homie, last spring, why are you leaving week 5 of the actual season when there was 2 portals that already passed?
Right.
That's the issue. When you sit here and tell me it's a business decision, I call bullshit. Because I'm like, no, you had 2 business opportunities to leave in the portal opening in spring and summer. You didn't. Now you're leaving during the season. How does the NCAA allow the portal to be open during competition? Blows my mind, dog. Like, it is just blows my mind. Like, it's the worst business model I've ever seen. But that's the NCAA. I won't call him what I call him because you're in the NCAA. So let me ask you, what is your take, though, with this red shirt thing? Sometime a year ago, they were trying to get rid of red shirts and walk-ons. Now we got a thing called blue shirts. You know about blue shirting and pushing it forward and shit like that. I used to have D1 guys come in and ask me to blue shirt a guy so I can put him on my roster right now, not count him against, you know. And I see that, I see you smirking because there's a lot of game to be had and out there that we don't want to give away. But where you at with this whole Lincoln Riley red shirt thing? And I just wish it was the old school, Smitty. I wish you red shirted and that was it, dog. Red shirt senior red shirting again?
It's crazy. It's crazy. And, for people that may not know what it is, the new rule is you can play up to 4 games and still hold your red shirt intact. So it's kind of crazy because you can play in any 4. As long as you don't play that 5th game, you take the red shirt. And, I think at some point in time, people use that as the tryout. I'm gonna put Big Smitty out there. I'm gonna roll him out there. We get to 4 games. Man, he's just about there, but he's not quite ready, Coach. All right, we're gonna redshirt him. We're not playing him anymore. Oh no, Coach, he's a beast. Oh, well, we're gonna keep going. And to me, it benefits those who can, afford to have those misses, so to speak. You know what I mean, Coach? Others than
We miss on guys.
Redshirting. We're going to redshirt him, but we know in the back of our mind, when this thing is over, we're going to, we're not going to tell him to go to the portal, but we're going to suggest that, man, this really ain't the fit for you just trying to help you. You know, you still have all your ears intact, blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. So I think it kind of gives you the loophole to do that. And guys have kind of figured that out now because you'll see names flash. This is a way to get depth, create depth throughout the season by using those guys, your freshmen or your guys that haven't redshirted. You get a chance to create depth now throughout your season.
I'm going to think outside the box and call it what it is that no one wants to talk about. NCAA would eliminate walk-ons because it's less money that they're not getting, basically, right? Because that money.
Because walk-on pays his own way.
Pays his own way. So it's either personal loan, Pell, whatever, grant and aid, whatever, right? So NCAA don't see it. It's not a taxable item for them, taxable write-off. So obviously they can't claim no more nonprofit when it comes to a walk-on. So guess what? Let's get rid of walk-ons. Of course, the NCAA doing this again. But here's where I think it's going to happen. I think they're doing it because they don't practice hard no more. So that they know the landscape is we don't really hit. There's no more Oklahoma. There's no more two-a-days. We got rid of those. We've limited the hours in the office, in the weight room, and in the study hall. So we've limited hours. So why have the bodies, the extra bodies, because what we need, what Coach Fred is saying, the extra bodies used to be, it was a game. We needed to create one scholarship and split it into three. I needed to get one scholarship and get 3 legitimate players out of that one scholarship. And you multiply that by 30 and you get 90 kids. That's the D2 model, the model that I said needed to be. That's how I would have approached NIL. But anyway, listen to what I'm saying. You don't practice hard no more, coach. We don't need those bodies because we don't bang them no more in practice. So I don't need the extra bodies because we're not banging no more in practice. So what are they for? They sit on the sideline and they do nothing. So that is what the NCAA is starting to see, in my opinion. And now, let's get rid of walk-ons. Now let's start changing the redshirt rule. Now let's do, you know what I'm saying? I can just see it's like the government, man. These guys are the same type of people. They don't care about the actual people doing the act. They care about what goes in their pocket.
Yeah, and it's another form of prep school for you, really, because you still have teams that kind of play JV schedules, so to speak, like the service academies. They have the JV teams and things like that. Yeah, so that's just another form of that, man. Another form of that.
One last thing before we transition to like our last segment. I also think, though, from a player standpoint, it kind of gives some protection to players because I've seen scenarios where I had teammates where they'll play literally one game or play like a couple plays in one game and then like don't play anything else, but they just lost their entire season now. And so from that standpoint, it's like, damn, like I just wasted a year. I didn't play at all that year. So I do understand, from that perspective, but I think it's starting to get a little out of hand though. So
yeah,
I'm with you on that, but I think to Coach's point, I'm with you on that, Smith. Ain't no doubt. I'm with you on that. But I think once you get past your sophomore year, that option is no longer for you unless you get hurt. They got the medical paperwork, that kind of thing. To me.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I think you start capping head coaches as far as transfers. So say head coach, you can only have 20 transfers while you're under the regime of this institution.
Oh, you're not saying in a cycle. You're saying you're a whole existence.
But that ain't fair. So if a coach is there for what, 15 years, then what?
Guess what that's called, coach? They're building a fucking program. That's what we used to do. Why all of a sudden is it new? See, y'all are hey, coach, they're numb to it. They're numb to it. I'm telling you.
I can't be like
But who's staying 15 years? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. That's what I'm saying. You got to do something.
Well, everybody's young now, so like that, we'll see who'll stay. I don't know. We'll see if Dan Lanning will stay in Oregon. We'll see if I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's why you say you put a cap on it. You know what I'm saying?
I like a cap.
I'm saying at that institution. So if you leave, guess what? You get 20 new ones.
A cap per year. I like that. Or per season, but like
20 per year is what it is now.
No, make it 10 per year. Or so you know what I'm saying? But like make it or whatever the number is. But to do 20 total in your entire tenure.
Make me the football commissioner of the NCAA. I bet you we fix shit.
They would hate your ass.
Hey, Fred, we got some white people shit and some black people shit. We got to do it. I want to know what this one is right here because, whoo, let's go, Bailey. Let's show the big well.
Oh my!
Moments before a disaster, Coach Fred, and we're not gonna put you in harm's way, Coach. This is a moments before disaster scenario. Why is this what I think it is?
What's going on here?
Oh my God, dear baby Jesus.
No comment, Coach.
Why was that BPS though?
I don't. You and Bailey put it on there. Most racist show. You and Bailey put it on here.
I'm all about having fun, man. That was fun. I'm all about having fun, man.
Thank you. Having a good time with your family, enjoying the water. I love that, man.
Hey man, on some real shit before you leave. What's
the next bit?
What's your take on Davante Adams?
Man, I still think he's the hottest in the game, man. I just, I'm really surprised that the Raiders are, shopping this just because, I think he's still playing at a high level. But I thought it would be easier for them to fix the quarterback situation than it actually has. So I think I may be leaning toward what you're talking about. I catch you all the time talking about how the quarterback plays on a decline. And maybe that situation, a solution that I thought was easier to fix is actually not easy to fix. Finding somebody that could come in and figure out a way to even get it close to him because he's going to catch anything close to you. So I'm really surprised because they gave up a lot to get him.
Yeah. Coach Fred, we got to end the show with you, man. As we do with all our guests every week. Hell yeah, hell no.
Brought to you by
Prize Picks. Head on over there. Right here. Yep. Skybox. Skybox Sports Box Ticker. Skybox Sports Ticker. Go check it out. Use the promo code Coach JB. Get 10% off. Hell yeah, hell no.
Davante Adams will not be traded.
Oh, he's gone. Jeez. That motherfucker gone.
Hell no, he's gone. 100%. It's a wrap. AP don't
Who's
care.
paying him? Who's going to pay that ransom for him, though?
Ooh. That's what we was talking about earlier.
Washington, I think the Jets.
Nah, we ain't got no assets. He would be nice, but him, Scary Terry on the same. Oh man, that would be nice for rookie quarterback. But I don't know who you give up.
Rookie Q-though.
Do you think the Chiefs could figure something out? You think they need a receiver bad?
They said they're already out of it.
Oh, they already said that.
They don't have the assets.
We're hearing that the Jets and Saints are the two teams that Davante is highly interested in. He wants to get back with either A-Rod or Carr, but I don't know how serious those teams will be. So
I mean, New Orleans has very little money unless they get rid of some stuff. You got to remember now they just went, as my boy said, they just had a whole bunch of money laundering going on when they gave Taysom Hill all that money. They gave the other receiver all that money. Taysom's playing, the other receiver's not. So they've got a lot of money tied up.
They do, man. They do. We shall see. I'm sure we'll find out soon. All right, the next one. Hell yeah or hell no. The 49ers will not win the NFC West. Woo!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they will not win.
Yeah,
hell no. They're going to win it. They'll win it.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to
They will win it. Okay.
They're going to win it.
Yeah. Should have said the Niners will win. Yeah.
I'm trying to think because Seahawks are rolling, Rams are struggling with injuries right now. We got the Niners and Cardinals. Hell yeah, they will win because I'm thinking the other teams ain't really doing so hot. Seahawks are playing well. I don't trust them.
CMC goes down for the year like he could be.
They got Jordan Mason though.
Yeah, but that's a one-dimensional.
That's the asterisk. That's the asterisk. Because I'm saying if he comes back,
and you got a disgruntled, overpaid. You got a disgruntled, overpaid under-deliverer in Brandon Ayuk.
Who do y'all trust though? Like, are you really trusting the Seahawks to win? I can't trust the Rams only because of injury. They are banged up.
And you got Denim Debo.
And I know you don't trust. I know this man don't trust Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. So I'm like, if it's not the Niners, then who then?
I don't trust anyone that wear what Debo wore.
The Rams got some offense though.
When healthy.
When healthy.
All right, hell yeah, hell no. I got a couple more. Jalen Milroe will win the Heisman.
Woo. Hell no. You already said.
If they're undefeated in that conference, he'll get the nod over Travis because Travis won't be. Travis got to go 9-10-1.
What if you go undefeated though with Cam Ward?
The Milroe still gets it.
Travis has got the upper leg just because of the hype machine.
So if Miami go undefeated, Bam go undefeated, Colorado goes 8-4.
No.
And he keeps putting up highlights.
Yeah.
They're going to move it, and they're going to say it's not about the team, it's about the individual.
They're going to shift it just so he can win, right?
Hey,
Just tell you.
Deion carries weight, right?
Yep. Two more, Coach. Hell yeah or hell no. USC will not make the college football playoff.
Hell no, they won't.
I don't think they will.
Hell no, they're not.
Hell no.
Hell no, they're not.
Damn, this last one. I don't even want to ask this last one, but I'm gonna just ask it. I'm not gonna answer. I'm gonna give it to y'all.
T's and P's, brother.
Hell yeah or hell no. the Shaun Foster will be fired after this season. I didn't write this, Coach.
Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the hot thing to do now. That's the hot thing to do now.
That is on the realest show on planet Earth. That's why we have real guests on this motherfucker. This is a real coach, real guest. He don't care about anything. The truth of the matter is, yes, hell yeah, he's in a bad spot, dog. White folks, first of all, this is what it was. We gave him a shot, coach. Hey, them white folks up here said we gave him a shot. So you can't say we're racist. Can't say it's not a good old boy network.
We let him do what he wanted to do with the staff. We let him. When you do that type of thing, Big Smitty,
it's actually the blackest staff in D1.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you do that type of thing, you better win.
I know. That's why I'm pissed off.
Because UCLA got a bunch of Otanis up there.
Because now it's
a lot of Otanis.
It's making it harder for the next brother who want to get that type of opportunity, you know.
Hey, but before we go, I got to close because I saw something on one of your shows and I wanted to comment on it. Your guy, the Colorado expert, right?
McChesney.
That is, I don't even know the word for it, but he is talking pure idiocy when he says that Shador is better than Cordell at this moment. Cordell, I don't know if he understands the beast. I don't think he understands the beast that those two were. Slash was an absolute, and Darian Hagan, no one ran that. The offense that he was in, no one ran it better. No one ran it better.
They won the Natty.
Since Matt's not here, to Matt's defense, I think, and I'm trying to speak for, it's hard to speak to somebody else, but I think he was trying to say from a pure just passer, standing in the pocket, throwing the ball, that type of quarterback. I think he meant he's the best at that.
Yeah, but I asked Matt that. He said he's the best quarterback. We asked him, remember, on our show.
He said overall. He said overall because, you know, the pushback for me would have been, hey, that's the offense those guys ran. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we can play who we play, and the fucking schedule is all we have to go off of, and then you're great at that schedule, but when they ran that offense, they're not good at it?
Hold on, homie. I need the same energy with Lamar Action Jackson. This guy is not a thrower of the football. He can pass it, but he can't throw it. He's a running back. He's running his system at a high level, 2-time MVP, AFC Championship guy, all pro every single year. So same energy you got on Darian Hagan, your homeboy, put that on Lamar Action Jackson.
Hey, Coach Fred. It's funny. Now all of a sudden, this big ass back gets 25 carries, and it's Lamar Jackson's the reason.
Hey, never mind the fact that nobody wanted to tackle that dude coming downhill. But I mean, I like Lamar. Ain't no doubt, Smitty. I like Lamar in true form and fashion. My boy Big Smitty's gonna come and say, yes, he pulled the gun out, but we don't know if it was loaded. We don't know if he was gonna shoot. We don't know. He should have pulled off. Smitty's coming at some point in time with the defense, and it's going to be one of them deals where it's like, all right, Smith, yeah, you right.
Because all y'all see is what y'all see. Y'all don't see everything. I got 2 eyes. You guys can see with 1 eye, like the cartoon.
Smitty, he was in the bank. He was in the bank with a mask on. He was going to rob it.
Why was he in the bank? That's the bigger problem. Why do he have to be in the bank? Why was he in a position where he felt like he had to rob the bank? That's what I'm asking. I need context, Coach. It's deeper than what you're seeing,
Coach. Fred, good luck. Tell Booze I said what's up. We'll see you next week. And
Yes, sir.
keep killing Smitty.
Appreciate it.
Pat.
My guys, appreciate it.
Ours on the way, hopefully.
Yep, he knows. Hey, it's been another great one on the realest show in Planet Earth.
I made it great.
I'll make a prediction right now. Davante Adams goes where? Tonight, because it's happening today.
Thomas tonight?
It's happening today.
He is going to the New Orleans Saints.
I'm going to say it's a team. Nobody thinks. I think someone's going to get in and
Say it.
I don't know. I think it's going to be someone.
Why the hell you put me on the spot then?
Because I want to make sure that you're wrong when we clip it. Let's get this. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Truth Telling Thursday. Steve Kim joins us. We got a lot of special guest possibilities tomorrow. We don't know. We'll have a possibly a new big. We'll save it. I'm not gonna say nothing. Realest show on Planet Earth. I in the Sky Don't Lie. No Mazzoni. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Fred. HBCU legend. Alcorn State. We'll see you tomorrow. God willing. Peace.
Issues get pressed so fast it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it.